Soulja Boy. No warrior ma.
So let me just tell y'all real quick, right? Boy, I could not wait to get here today. Man, I felt like the sports players when they say you just got to hurry up and forget a bad game.
Short memory.
That's how I felt. That's how I felt, man. Couldn't even open the Twitter app on Saturday. Jesus.
Why not? I'm just asking, why not?
What happened?
I
didn't check my
I thought it was
timeline.
a pretty good show.
What were the streets saying? Streets wasn't feeling the pod.
I thought it was pretty entertaining. I thought it was,
That shit was ass.
I thought it was a good episode.
That was a bad episode.
It was not.
But outside of that, again, I see it like, as such a huge platform, we have a responsibility to sometimes take the jump shot, even though our audience is not playing the jump shot. It's like a nigga in basketball, like you got to shoot the J so they respect it. Like you have to do that because
I don't think they respected it.
No,
I know.
it wasn't feeling the J.
But they know we'll do it.
The J was a little off.
It was a lot of off. It was a lot of off. But here we are, face to face. A couple of silver spoons. We are back. Welcome to the Joe Budden Podcast, episode 212. Yes, Savon the Don.
13.
Oh, come on, the Don. Recognize a real Don when you see one. Episode 213. I'm your host, Joe Budden, here with some of my nearest and dearest friends. Maul is here. Parks is here.
No, I'm not.
Rory is here. You're here, Maul. Erickson is here.
can see you.
Savon the Don is here. Recognize a real Don when you see one. Let's hit the round of applause for his birthday.
True.
Hey, nigga had a whole birthday. How old are you now? Huh? Speak up, nigga. Put some bass in your voice.
He lying.
Huh?
He had to think about
Why
it.
is fam? 25. Thank you. Are you be a man?
Don't give us your industry.
That's
age.
his industry age.
25. How does it feel?
Savon is definitely 29
Feeling
years old.
good. Feeling good. Feeling great.
What
Good.
year you were born? Quick. All right.
94? God damn, you younger than Illmatic? Yo, get out. Savon the Don is here. Who else is in the kitchen? I can't say who else is in the kitchen. And good friend of mine, friend of the show, Justice is here. How are you, Justice?
Well, go on.
What should I say in your intro? Why should people care about you? Justice is responsible for that extremely short Summer Walker album.
So he's here to explain himself.
No, we ain't even about to talk about that. I text him enough about that. What else is Justice responsible for? Justice is probably played a part in all of those Soul Out Black tours and shows and shit.
A little bit.
But Justice can't be too important because he was not invited to the Dreamville sessions.
Well, I was.
I didn't see your yellow flyer.
Yeah, I was looking, man.
'Cause I didn't post it.
Oh, that makes the difference.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't post it, it didn't happen.
If I was going for the clout coins, I'd have posted it.
Oh, you don't get the clout
But that's
coins.
what matters.
You know
Wait,
what?
there's clout coins?
You're right. I got
There's
it.
clout coins. See why we need
That's the
to
new- that's the new
invite
clip
like
to
a hip person
I'm
here?
gonna post it tonight. Fuck it.
Post that shit, man.
Bet.
Even though it's over.
Now, I was about to say, wait till tomorrow when it's actually done and say you're on the way.
How's everybody doing, man? I'm happy to see all you gentlemen.
Feeling pretty good, Joe.
No women in the building today. Just throwing that out there.
They
Yeah,
don't
my girl's
they
over
don't-
there somewhere.
They don't ever want. Well, yeah, your
Your
girls.
Parks girl is always here.
They don't
which is
ever
why
want
you
women.
here.
They don't ever want women in the building. That's just the consensus. I've seen women saying that.
I was gonna say I saw that more from women than I did from men.
It's the craziest shit where women were like, "Listen, no women, thank you." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Women don't be want to hear from the women, right?
Oh my god.
I've learned a lot about women these last 2 weeks.
What have you learned?
Women will they forgive, and they're very forgiving. I've seen a lot of women in support for R. Kelly, which was surprising to me. Yeah, a lot.
I mean, but when have you ever known a woman
A lot.
to actually like another woman?
I'm about to say, I wish they forgive sin.
No, because some of them like they like.
Joe.
Fuck y'all talking about. Yeah.
All right, never mind.
I'm going through it in my house.
I'm not doing this.
Wait,
with you.
Issa Rae does. She cares about other women.
Yeah, she's probably
Genuinely.
the one.
She's a scriptwriter.
That means she has to care about women.
I'm out.
Don't y'all disrespect Issa Rae.
I love
Issa Rae.
Okay, because I fuck with Issa Rae.
And she's she's beautiful.
Whoa,
in person.
whoa.
Yeah, if I saw her,
Well,
she's
can you
beautiful.
please compliment
No,
something
she-
about her rather than her looks
Her
first?
personality.
Word.
Let's start with the
We
personality.
know she's great.
Yeah, but then
we know her work
you
is
just
great.
gave it
I'm just
all.
saying when I saw her in person, she's beautiful.
She
like,
is a
she's
very
gorgeous.
beautiful woman.
What you said to
Yeah.
yourself,
I was like, she's really gorgeous.
and that's it. That's where it stopped.
Yeah, that was it.
She definitely shot at me too.
See,
Had to throw that in there.
She shot a shot at you.
Yeah, for sure.
did
shot.
it go in?
yo.
We're talking about a girl.
Yeah, but I
Still
don't
yo.
like you asking him did it go in. I don't like that. I don't like you asking him that.
All right, my bad. Forget about it. Did she score?
I couldn't be too thirsty, but
He wasn't on the episode of Insecure, so it didn't go too
yeah.
far.
Well, wait.
He looked like he could have
This
been
was
on it.
recent.
I was gonna
so
say
maybe
looks
next
like he's
season.
definitely been on the
Okay.
show.
Maybe next season.
Okay.
Definitely
Maybe.
gave an amazing concept.
I could see her finding you in an Uber again, like an Uber driver.
Sure.
You pulling up to Issa's house, like, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, you definitely produced with Daniel in his home studio.
I fuck with Daniel.
Is Issa gonna get a job next season?
She needs a job, bro.
She's driving.
Yo, I
Lyft. What you
said, I
talking
said
about?
that. I said that. Like people, they was killing old boy Lawrence, like the season
For
before.
For a while, like he was an ancient nigga.
Yeah, like.
Issa's
But he's
nuts.
up now.
Yeah, but she was struggling.
as
I'm
the
like, yo, why
tables
y'all not
turn.
killing her for the struggle?
And she
Y'all
has
was
two
killing my-
jobs. That's the
she?
part that confused me.
But she was lazy on the show.
Yeah. But you have two jobs. You should be able to at least, you know what I mean?
You know why I love that
Get
show?
better than the
Because
couch.
it shows a real perspective of like a black woman's struggle in like a big city. That's why I like that show. Which is why I liked How to Make It in America when it came out on HBO
that's my
years ago.
favorite show.
That was a great
But
show.
that was before its time. I think now that show would be a smash.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Which
it's
is why
kinda-
which is why Insecure I think is a
That
smash
shows like
too.
a huge credit to who I am today.
Insecure
Yeah.
is kind of like Girls without the white privilege.
Yeah. Agree.
I never saw Girls, but I'm rolling.
It's funny that we're giving an Insecure review like 8 months
Great it's a
after
great show.
Insecure
It's
and
really a
never
great show.
Gave
I'm
an
just- I'm
Insecure
just-
review.
All right,
Yo,
listen. I
Insecure.
want to shout out to the Spotify listenership. Let me say hi to our YouTube viewership. I want to shout out to all the unemployed people / the employed people, everybody at the cubicle. Shout out to the stay-at-home moms and dads, the hedge fund guys and girls. Shout out to the gangbangers, the barbershops, the college kids. Who else am I missing here?
Yeah, I just want to say
people in the military. Shout out to y'all.
we have to shout out the gangbangers because I was threatened.
Shout out to the transgender community if you're listening. Salute to y'all. Oh shit, you know what's funny? A lot of women just said, "Yo, I listen and I'm a girl." so shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to you listening if you're a girl.
There was a bunch of Crips in my DM saying shout out to the Crips. So let me just
I was added
let me
one of
just get
those
them.
as well.
Let me just get them out the way.
Well,
Shout out to all the Crips.
I learned at 13 that you should respect the Bloods and the Crips. Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to the
Yeah,
Bloods
even if
for
there's
sure.
like no reason. Just shout out to everybody. All right, so here we are. We are back. Short week. Lot to talk about. I didn't tell you guys any of it, so I'll ask on air. Where do you gentlemen want to start? Let me pull out my phone.
Yeah, let me.
The Versace phone.
Let's see what's going on
Be
out
specific.
here. All right. Where do I start? Okay, last week I forgot to hold up. Let me play a song. Rory, say something, even though you have no idea where I'm going with this.
Great. This is going to be a really good segue to a song that I know nothing about.
There we
Before
go.
a topic that we haven't even discussed in pre-production.
All right, last
This is
week.
just going.
Pre-production.
Last week, I totally forgot to give love to Joel Santana and Kimbella, man. They had a Dipset wedding. I don't know how I forgot that, and I was there. But boy,
They played a lot of Dipset?
no,
That's disappointing.
no,
Wait, he didn't perform at his own wedding? Like
no,
Push?
he didn't do the push.
Damn.
But they did all like Freaky Zeke did all the Dipset dances to other songs.
That's good. That's what Zeke does, though.
I was really excited about that.
Did you dance the Dipset dances?
I didn't dance. Even when
You
Pump It
didn't
Up
do,
came on, I stood to the side looking as awkward as I do in Melody.
You didn't
didn't pump it
do
up.
the
I
Hey
didn't,
Ma
no.
two-step?
No, I didn't.
That looks like kind of like your swag.
I didn't do that.
You're a two-step.
I just
two-step
said I
guy.
didn't do that. Is what I said to you. He's not listening to me. So yeah, that was great. So I want to shout out to them and their union of love. All right, what else do I have to start with?
Off to a great start.
Let's see. Well, I didn't read my list. Let's see. Dipset wedding I have here. I wanted to call Jinx because he was pretty excited about his Dreamville invite.
I saw
As
the
he should
tweets.
All right, Park. Suck him off. Wait, hold on. Let Parks do what he doing.
Yuck.
Game of Thrones is back.
No, it isn't.
No,
It's not.
it's coming.
Yeah, in like
It is
April.
coming.
April, yeah.
Well, it's coming, and people are excited about it.
Winter is coming.
I've never
seen it.
seen it. Either.
Neither have I. So
Well,
Yeah, I've never seen it.
shout out to Game of Thrones.
Seen it.
Oh shit! The Mixie Boys were out. Ah,
Mixie Boys were inside.
How can we start a podcast without mentioning the famous Mixie Boy adventures?
They're famous.
They're
famous.
I think
Mixie
they're
Boys.
famous now.
Yeah.
Because how did you niggas link?
We were at the same place that was indoors.
And
Wait,
we were in the same chat.
Yeah, you were in the chat.
I wasn't in that chat.
Yes, you were.
I wasn't reading.
Well, you were in it.
Wasn't reading anything y'all were saying.
Because you
in
go
that
to
chat.
sleep at 4 p.m.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So what happened? You guys went to the studio, hang out with Hitmaker, huh?
we do.
Did you make a hit?
Hear the new tunes.
He definitely has some hits on there.
You definitely
Maul,
do.
did you make a hit?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
I will though.
Okay.
I just got to get 30. Right.
I think 30?
Yeah,
That'll do it.
30 writers will get it done.
for sure.
I saw a few Insta snaps with Rory and Fabulous.
Fab was also there.
Then
I
I
didn't see anything when we said, "Oh,
I
stop
didn't.
looking."
No. You did your mysterious thing that you do.
No, I didn't. I went to the
Then-
studio
then-
and listened to some
then-
records.
Then I woke up this morning, opened up my IG.
Mm-hmm.
First thing I saw was Rory again. Rory and fucking who was it? B dot, D dot, one of the dots.
D
D
dot.
dot.
D dot.
Yes.
But Rory didn't tell us it was D dot. Of course he did.
He tagged him.
I tagged him,
Now,
which is his full name.
But slow down. He tagged him at the end of it. But what he said was legend.
He's a legend.
Is he not?
If you don't know, well, first of all, you just told us.
you don't know- if you don't know
just
why
told
he's a
us that
legend.
this was a legend. But go. He said, if you don't know, do your homework.
Trying to help
homework.
the youth, man.
Did you do your homework, Joe?
Wait, who's this?
D dot.
Yeah, I got my research.
See,
Do your homework.
Do your homework.
How old are you?
it's a legend.
26.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You wasn't outside yet.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
You definitely grooved to some of the records though.
Yeah, for sure.
Which records?
Biggie stuff. A
All,
lot of
all
Biggie
about the
stuff,
Benjamins.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Start there.
He's the mad rapper on all the skits on the
That
Big
is
records.
classic.
Now they're doing the homework for you.
That is classic.
Yeah.
Roy, you're doing the homework for him.
Shout out to Rory.
Just wanted to start him out at All About the Benjamins.
All right. So, is there anything that the Mixie Boys would like to report about their fantastic evening together?
I'm not gonna say it was a fantastic, but it was a cool time.
It's a good time.
Berg played a lot of shit, man. I don't know what. I just be getting mad because I feel like I'm never gonna hear these records.
I think the records he actually played this time are placed somewhere. It's not usually when we go see Berg, he plays 100 records for 34 different projects.
Yeah.
This was for his album. He's focused on this album and this album only. I think we'll hear these things pretty soon.
He got a record with Cardi, 2 Chainz, and T.I. That's fucking crazy.
That's gonna be the single.
yeah. That's gonna be a big
Rory
fucking
Balls.
record.
Rory's picking the single.
No, it really
Wait,
it's
you hear Rory?
it's a crazy fucking record.
Wait, Rory just told us what the single is.
It should be. No bullshit.
Holy shit, the Mixie cosign. It got the stamp.
The Mixie
Yeah, that
A&R
record-
boys.
that
Way
record-
more.
that
Did he
record-
get the
look
mall
Yeah,
stamp?
100%.
Wow.
That record is-
Yeah,
Okay.
look at what Joe finds hilarious.
That record is stamped.
If these niggas thought I was getting out of my bed
To pick the single?
to go pick the single,
It was 9 o'clock. I was in the bed at 9 o'clock. The news ain't even on yet.
Mom,
the
niggas
bed.
with
No, it was at
girls, niggas
6.
with girls is in bed early
There
except
was
Rory.
niggas in the studio with girls.
Who?
my God.
I'm looking at one of them.
I said except Rory.
Okay.
Rory don't pay his girl no mind. Where do y'all want to start?
You start.
Sway Lee, make up to break up, then break up again.
Oh man, who is sad?
I was for a day.
Why only a day?
Because they made up.
They didn't make up.
The day, yeah.
Yeah, I think they made
They
it.
did.
They spoke.
They did not make up.
They did.
They spoke. That ain't a makeup.
It is
No,
a
he
makeup.
said
It's a
we're
makeup.
good.
He said we're good.
Shrem life forever.
Oh my God, I
That's
wanna
the
have a
stamp. It's
great
over.
podcast,
Joe's way of
man.
thinking they made up is he has to hear a new Shremmurd record right now.
And then he'll even say they still
And then
haven't
he'll
made
say,
up.
that
It was
they
old.
recorded
Yeah.
that 6 months ago.
Flew the
What do you
vocals in.
mean?
I mean,
Yeah.
the breakup.
doing
The
it for the
breakup is
contract.
inevitable, though.
I
Think so?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a break. I think solo careers are inevitable. I'm not gonna
No,
say
the
breakup
breakup is inevitable.
because I think they'll always come together and do a record.
If Outkast can break up, anybody can break up.
Did they break
yeah.
up though? Outkast didn't really break up. They
Come
stopped
on,
making
bro.
music.
Andre just went to go to sleep.
True.
That's a breakup.
Well, They just kind of did a Speaker Box Love Below album where they did different albums and put it on the same album.
Yeah.
I know that Slim Jimmy tweeted a whole bunch of shit that Slim Jimmy, a man of much integrity, would not normally tweet. That's what I know, number one. Mm-hmm. Slim Jimmy cursed me out, almost punched me in my face for saying that Rae Sremmurd was going to break up. Mm-hmm. And he ain't but 3'5", so when he stepped to me, it was like, damn, he got to have hands. Mm-hmm. So I respected that, and I was like, damn, I fucks with Jimmy. So him tweeting all that said to me, all right, something did happen. Now, the next day, he did tweet that they spoke, and they just had a little fight, and that was it. Brothers, Shrem life for life, cool. Mm-hmm. But on my IG feed, I saw Swae Lee in like Egypt somewhere celebrating with plaques saying that he had
to just say Swae Lee.
Yeah, it only said Swae Lee on the plaque, and it said, yo, another number one. So then I checked the song, and it was this song with Post Malone.
Oh my God.
Jimmy's not. This is fire. Jimmy's not on here again. So it's like I didn't see why. I imagined a few things that they could have been arguing about, is what I'm saying, guys.
Damn, Post didn't want Jimmy.
Yeah, Post just got Sway. So then
It could have been
Trippy.
the same
So then
group chat similar with us, where you didn't reply in the group chat. Maybe it was Post, Sway, and Jimmy, and he was in bed already. Missed the session.
Missed the number one record.
Yeah.
He couldn't pick the single because he didn't look at his group chat.
I am such a Post Malone groupie. This nigga be killing shit.
Yo, he's
Yeah,
not.
it pisses me off how good he is.
Come on, fam. Come on, Just.
No, it pisses me off how good he is.
Post kill shit, man. I know we supposed to hate him because he said some foul shits before, but I'm not of that.
You know, he's super talented. Super talented.
Wait, so hold up. Let's not give Post too much props yet. So then Trippy Red chimes in, right, and says, "Hey, Slim Jimmy must have realized we were only listening to Swae Lee."
But that was trash.
Damn, Trippy.
And then Slim Jimmy hit Trippy Red and said, "You can't fight."
I think that's a fair response.
See, that's why I really fuck with Slim Jimmy, man. Y'all not understanding. This new passive-aggressive era where niggas that can't fight can just get away with typing things, I'm against it.
Yeah.
I'm against it. I am. I like the fact that he said that.
Yeah, I always respect when a dude is ready to stand on his pivot and say, "So what's up? Like, you want to fight or something?" I respect that.
And Trippy Red, you're gonna lose that. He already angry that his brother is in Japan.
Wasn't Trippy
with
Red
plaques.
the one that Russ put the hands on?
I
No.
think that was another guy that looked
that
like
was
him.
Smoke Perp.
okay.
But
Come on, Parks.
And to,
You didn't know?
And to co-sign Joe, like I've seen both of them on stage, and I got Slim Jimmy.
Got Slim. Well, Trippy Red.
I got Slim
Trippy Red
Jimmy
is
in that one as
slow
well.
on stage.
Like I said, Trippy Red does not look hydrated ever. So I think
Yo, my man's skin be mad pale.
Or
I think he'll
lathered.
run out of breath pretty quickly.
Or lathered.
Why that nigga don't be looking
And
lathered?
he smokes Black and Miles.
Yeah, he's not. He can't.
Nah. People still smoke Black and Miles?
Any nigga smoke Black and Miles ain't whipping my
Nah,
ass.
none.
I'm gonna take you deepest in the rounds and like wait till you get tired. We gonna fight a while.
It's not going to take that long.
You got to just keep distance and let him swing a little bit.
Yeah, just let him chase you a
After
little bit.
4 is
Yeah,
over.
he'll start coughing.
Yeah.
Trippy Red be making fire though.
Nah.
Yo.
Damn.
Nah.
Well, that sums up that.
All right, man. Nah, just.
That's a dub.
Damn,
Why
that's
you
a
say
dub
that?
for Trippy?
I like Justice,
Bro,
man.
I'm not even going to front. Like, nah.
Wait, you don't like no Trippy Red songs?
No.
All right.
All right, then.
Listen,
That's
I
the end
respect
of that.
it.
There's that.
I respect it.
The word. You win. All right. So yeah, I don't think that they got back together.
No,
but
they're back together.
They squashed it.
And I'm
They're
here
not
for
really
it.
beefing.
Listen, Swae Lee is in a breakup every week with his girl, so this can't be any different. I'm sure he'll come back. He's used to this.
This
he knows,
new era-
he knows how to do the breakup game well.
This new era of just like opening your phone and just saying shit and putting it out, it's just crazy. Because it's like, what if you don't feel like that 10 minutes later?
Right.
Like the whole world sees
That's half
it.
the time.
It's a
Yeah,
stamp.
so it's
That's
like,
all
yo,
the time, dude.
Yeah, that's when you say you got hacked.
don't leave your phone alone when you're going through something. Like, don't pick up your phone. Don't cry. I'm tired of seeing grown men pick up their phone and cry in their phone. Like,
that's why I never understand when people ask me. Like, some people get mad at me for deleting tweets, and they start hitting me like, "Yo, why you delete that?" And I be like, "Because I don't feel like that now."
And I don't want the world to know that I thought that at one time.
There's no edit button there, so I woke up feeling a little differently. I slept on it.
Yeah, thought about it.
Yeah, it's not there anymore.
But why do we go to that though? Like, why do we go?
It's a reflex.
Putting it out there like for the whole world to like when did that happen?
To see if they agree.
When Twitter happened.
Like Twitter, the BBM away message was the first tweet.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Because that's when niggas first started to know how niggas was feeling. Because like
Or
when you
just
put something in your
aim
BBM
shit.
like away message, like yo fuck these niggas.
I wish
your
I had
phone
away
start blowing up
messages.
like yo what happened? Like what you mean fuck these
I wish I
fuck
still had away messages, by the way.
I've actually blogged, TV'd real live like arguments with women, like without them knowing.
without them being aware.
Yeah, I was a wild dude, man. So I can't even get mad at what you're saying right now.
Yeah, this shit is crazy, man. I just leave your phone alone when you upset, man. Trust me, you'll thank me later.
And you know, we talking all this shit about Sway Lee with all these hits, right? But no, let me advocate for my man Jimmy. Y'all think that group makes that caliber of music without Slim Jimmy's contribution? I don't.
No,
I don't at all.
I don't.
I think it's the dynamic.
But you
of the two of them.
can even tell by the last album how important it is for them to be together.
Yeah.
The last album is what did it.
Yeah.
It's an ego check. It's an ego check.
I like the middle shit way better. I didn't particularly care. I like maybe 3 records on the Sway Lee side, but I only like when they're together.
Yeah, me
Sway
too.
Lee's great for a hook. I think that's why he becomes more of the star because Post Malone can call him.
Right.
But nah,
I just
there's no hits without the two of them.
I just don't understand why people are so quick to disrupt a chemistry that works. Like if something is working, keep working it.
Are you subbing this podcast from last episode?
No, it's not that. I'm just saying,
Double checking.
but just in general, when something is working, like fam, don't be quick to stay right there.
Disrupting,
like that.
disrupting things is fun though.
Yeah, but then you'll regret it though. You end up regretting. It might be fun for the moment. It's for like 2 days, and the world is like, oh shit, they broke about it. And then the third day, you sitting there like, damn, I got to create this energy by myself now. Like,
All right, let's just create some conversations. Does anybody here think Sway Lee sits at home sometimes and doesn't want to split money with his brother?
I
they
would hope
related?
Like,
not.
do you think? Do you
they're
think
related.
Yeah.
Slim Jimmy, when he was about to punch me in the face, told me that they were real brothers, and he'll fuck me up. And I was like, nah, I believe you. Like, if that's your real brother, then you might have some different strength in you.
That's true.
I ain't want no smoke on the
That's
red
right.
carpet. And then Migos stepped to me. All them niggas.
I don't think if you're a real nigga, you don't think like that.
Yeah, I don't think it's a money count.
Yeah,
I think it's a creativity check.
Yeah, that more than anything
Yeah.
to me, I would
And
think
it's
so.
2 of them. It's not like it's 8 of the Shremmids running around.
Yeah.
Like splitting up 50-50
That's not so bad.
is not as bad.
Well, Mike Will's taking a nice chunk too.
Well,
Nah, Mike doing good business. Shout out Mike.
Yeah, no doubt.
last time,
Shout out Mike.
Last time Ebro tried to say that, Mike Will went up there and told
Mike
Ebro,
doing good
fuck
business.
out of here.
I mean,
Mike's
he
doing
produces all the
good.
records. He does deserve
Of course.
his share.
Mike's
No,
doing
definitely.
good business.
Pay
Even
the
if he didn't produce
producers.
the record.
Right.
Pay the producers for sure.
He put kids from the middle of, is it Alabama? Somewhere. He
Yeah.
put them on.
Yeah.
Give him his share.
Yeah. Now he's dope.
I also don't want to see a group break up on Twitter. Where's the fun in that? Like, at least when Rockefeller broke
no,
up,
that's the
Dame
fun.
screamed on everyone. Randy Acker almost got hit again. Like, there was so much great that Jay was in Costa Rica. Like, it was so much going on that was entertaining rather than like, yo, Shrem life over.
Yeah, at least go to the radio or
Like,
something.
big fact.
Go on a podcast.
Like, give me
Yeah.
a breakup.
Trim life.
Yeah,
over.
Young Money gave us a breakup. No Limit gave us a breakup. Shit, Rough Ride. Everybody gave us a breakup.
Yeah, I need a breakup though. Can't be a tweet.
Yeah, that was too cordial.
Y'all are like a really good group too. We like you guys.
Yeah.
Breakup message.
Yeah, word. I retweeted one of his shits like, nah, don't go.
Yeah, like,
I was that guy.
out.
I was
good music.
I was
Like,
sad about it. Like,
yeah.
come on, Jim, chill. You wildin'.
yeah, it's good music, man.
Strum Life 1 is one for the books.
Hell yeah.
The second album was dope too.
Justice, you like Migos better than Rae Sremmurd? Do you have a favorite out of those two groups?
Ooh, that's tough though because like
So you pussy.
no, hold on one second. I'm from Atlanta.
Nigga gave us a ooh
Hold on,
and a
hold on.
that's tough.
Hold on, I'm from Atlanta, so like I was around when Migos dropped the mixtape YRN 2, and that changed the course of trap.
I mean, I wasn't there, but
But
anytime
in
a
the
nigga
same
say
breath-
that he was around.
In the same breath, in the
And
same
change the course.
Yeah.
course.
in the same
you got
wait,
it.
wait,
course was
but
changed.
in the same breath though, Shrem Life, they reinvented what it meant to be like a rap pop group.
Yeah.
They actually made hits. Migos like culturally just like
They
permeated like
dress better.
yeah, it's just like they were culturally more relevant, but as far as just like when it came to hit records, like
Well,
Rae Sremmurd,
Sremmurd is more pop.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah,
Migos
Yeah.
is trap.
yeah. So it's just like I love both of them.
Yeah,
honestly.
I mean, I prefer Rae Sremmurd over Migos, but I get your point. Like they're kind of like Dipset with the cultural thing. Like they have
no,
their whole-
but you know what? But you know
Rae
what?
over,
I'm gonna take Migos.
Migos.
I'm gonna take Migos because Migos has more dynamic.
You think so?
Do they?
I think I can listen to a
I
Rae
disagree.
Sremmurd
For
album
sure, because for a while it was a Quavo versus Rae Sremmurd debate, right? And honestly, I can't decide who's better. But in the same breath, like Offset, you got his pocket, and Takeoff is just like a slept-on giant. So it's just like
A slept on John. You live by QC? What the fuck? This nigga's Coach K neighbor. A slept on giant. All right, what
5'9".
What else is important? Something else is important here. Oh, let's talk about Big Soulja.
Big Soldier.
that's the greatest thing of all time.
The God.
Big Soldier. Your man.
That is my man.
I know.
For sure.
Even if you being funny, that's my man.
No, that's your man. Like you fuck with Soldier. You fuck with all the shit that he doing.
Every
I
last
know.
second of it.
You like anything that's
Another
disruptive.
person that changed the course.
You like anything that's disruptive and just makes you look like a fucking wreck.
But this is a fun fact.
That's definitely Joe
Joe
Swag.
likes when people makes themselves look like a fucking wreck
He
online.
loves it.
Because then he's not alone. He's like, yeah, man, look, come join me in my fucking reckless abandonment.
Reckless abandonment.
Fun fact, though.
You are king reckless
Fun
abandonment.
fact: Soulja Boy does this every January. It's almost like he has like his New Year's resolution. And he's like, I'm about to fuck shit up. Every January he goes crazy, and then like March it gets like quiet.
Might be a good
I mean,
observation.
you know, New Year's coming
Yeah.
off that coke binge.
Yeah,
Oh, you
That's how it is.
think Big Draco's on drugs?
yeah, a lot of it.
Man. Everybody's on
A lot of it.
on
Bro, he's
some
been
type
wearing the
of
same shit for 3 days, and he's been yelling the same
it's for the
shit
creative
No, that's not
process.
with a
fair.
different name.
With that-
With a different name.
Justice.
That is a sign
He's
of a
been
nigga
wearing the
that's
same shit
on
for
a
3
binge.
days, my G.
A nigga that got on the same fit 3 days.
And it's the same headband.
You don't know what
If it's
day
the
it
same
is.
pair of pants, I get it, but it's the same headband. My
don't know.
nigga, you get sweaty.
You don't know what day it is. When you got the same fit on, every day is Monday.
He's been
Yeah.
up making trash records.
Anybody that
3
makes
days.
anybody that
3
makes videos
days.
of themselves and post it on their Twitter and then says, "Yo, I was hacked," is on drugs.
Oh yeah.
You what, dog? You couldn't have been hacked.
I don't know
It was
what-
you on the video.
Yeah, I don't know what drug, but you on something. You
But
definitely
Soulja
on
Boy,
something.
Soulja Boy needs his own show, and I'll pay for it. If I was VH1, I'll pay for it.
Soulja Boy has his own show on, not his own show, but he's on We TV.
Nah, we need Big
Dub.
Soulja on HBO where he can
Dub.
really flourish.
Yeah.
Where is We TV?
Yeah.
Artists on the internet. I was the first rapper on YouTube. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? I showed these artists how to be social media famous.
More
and
facts.
social
That's
media
facts. That's
savvy.
facts.
Shout out to you, Joe.
That's facts.
Facts.
Let's be real. Now every artist in the world has an Instagram, Twitter, YouTube page, and doing blogs. I was doing that 10 years ago
Facts.
as a teenager.
Shout out to
10
Joe.
10 year
Had
challenge.
to catch up. I'm the reason why record labels are doing music streaming now. There's no more CDs no more. When I came out with Crank That Soulja Boy, it went #1 and sold 10 million copies. It went diamond. They said that I killed hip hop. What I really did was change hip hop to digital streaming and Spotify, Apple Music.
Bars.
got points.
Shout out to
y'all know,
Spotify.
y'all know, y'all
It's
know-
all correct.
Y'all
Yeah.
know where he's going there. All of you agree with everything he's saying.
I mean,
Most of it.
For the most part, yeah.
Not everything, but most of it.
Tell
I mean,
me
it's an
what,
exaggeration, but yeah.
tell me the part that you don't agree with.
I mean, there was people streaming
Yeah.
before him, not as successfully, probably.
Yeah.
But
He definitely
Prince was
changed.
streaming in like '97.
Yeah.
He changed. He
Public
did.
Enemy was-
He had a lot to do with changing the way the music business went. I think when he got that big deal that he got. I think that was when like a lot of people were getting those 360 deals started coming like right after that. Wasn't
yeah,
it?
and plus just like finding people off YouTube.
Yeah.
He was one of the,
I mean,
it
I
definitely
think-
changed the way the music industry worked and how they went about doing business and finding talent for sure.
Yeah, I would say he was probably the first artist to break off MySpace. No,
Yeah, I don't know if he was the first, but
Well,
one of
the
first,
biggest
and probably the biggest. Yeah,
yeah.
and it hasn't left being on the internet since. So you can and the ringtone shit,
Yeah.
and just that kid shit. Like, granted, of course, there's been kid artists before, but like I don't know if you've noticed that all artists now are like 16 and 19. Soulja to me kind of felt like one of the first artists there, where he wasn't like a gimmick kid.
If you don't know,
I'm not giving him that.
if you don't
What
know,
about Bow Wow?
do your
Yeah,
homework.
there's mad teenage.
What about Bow Wow?
Stars before.
Crisscross.
In the internet,
Not in the internet era.
in the internet
though.
era,
In the
it
era,
was different,
not in the internet era.
and it wasn't like put together.
No, he was
with
definitely
this
one of the
whole
first,
gimmick and plan.
for sure.
Like Bow Wow was created, not to take anything away from him.
Do your homework if you don't know.
I know you
Legend.
said that 2 times and no one laughed.
Y'all were talking over me, so people didn't hear it.
So yeah, I would give Soulja Boy.
Yeah, he's right in that regard for sure. But it's some other things in there. I'm kind of like, okay. Excuse me.
Who getting more money than me? $212,000 in one day, nigga, off the Soulja watch.
I gotta cop the Soulja watch.
Who getting more money than
What's
me?
the Soulja watch?
Who?
Tiger.
Tiger don't got to watch.
He doesn't.
Tiger don't have.
I think
a
what
watch.
sold it is like that draw and the Y and the tiger. Like the tiger, like that's what sold that shit.
Has he lied yet?
What sold it to me, Tiger is somewhere minding his fucking business, not thinking nothing about this nigga. That's what sold it for me. Tiger's home.
Yeah, he chilling.
Tiger's chilling, trying to get a
Word.
fucking Taste remix.
Yeah,
Right.
He got a new hairline.
Yeah,
Like you think he's thinking about
yeah,
that?
you gotta think about this dude. Here he come, trying to sell a game console.
Yeah.
But
It's selling.
he's selling game consoles.
But it's literally the you know how Chinese make knockoffs off like Nintendo games?
I'll take your word.
Yes.
Yeah, it's literally that. He's just slapping his name on it.
So it's like a Switch, but Soulja
It's
Switch.
literally Soulja. It's literally the same shit.
Okay.
And I'm not hating.
So it's
Nah.
Fyre Fest.
You're
full
hating.
of
No, that's
games.
hating.
no, that's hate. It's big hate actually.
Yeah, look,
Because I didn't think of it. Like I'm like fuck.
Soulja made 325 grand over the course of 15 days. Hey, what's that date? What's today's date? 15 days. That's what he said in the video.
15
He
days.
said, "What's that? What's today's date, nigga?"
Okay.
So you gonna hate on that?
I'm gonna get a
Wait,
Soulja Switch.
wait. That number was for the video game.
Yeah.
All right. So
I thought
so is he a liar?
Oh well, yes.
Because
yes is the answer to that.
Because
I don't know if he's lying
because
here.
the first day that he dropped a game Switch, it was like 1 million sold in revenue. Now it's 200.
Oh, you count that man's pockets.
No. No,
You gotta chill.
I'm counting the drug habit.
Yeah.
Oh, so you saying
he
he's
has
on
to fund
drugs
it.
too?
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's just like it sounds like a little bit
He bought a
all over the
shitload of
place.
drugs.
Yeah.
All right, remember where you heard it first. There will be no Black Soldier record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit might be fire.
Shout out Soulja Boy though.
That just shout out to Soulja Boy though. Listen, Soulja Boy, for all that y'all want to say about him, has always exhibited great business sense.
Sure.
Big facts. First nigga with the yums.
With the what?
Huh?
He had the clothing line yums. Don't pause me. Come on. He had the clothing line yums with the smiley face with the circle.
26-year-olds know a whole different world of info.
Word.
I didn't know about the young.
Bro, it was popping.
The
This is when
yums.
this is when he had the Gucci bandana with Bow Wow.
You had some yums?
No, I never had them because I couldn't afford them, but they were hot.
Oh, okay.
And he kind of
Rory
invented.
had
He kind of
those.
invented FaceTime with the kiss me through the phone shit.
He did.
Like-
he actually did.
He invented
He actually did.
Kind of invented FaceTime.
He actually did.
Soulja Boy invented
wait.
FaceTime. Is fucking hilarious.
But who has a bigger house than Big Draco in L.A.?
I
No
don't
know.
rappers.
But it's not his house.
But hold up.
You hating
That's-
again.
That's mad
Hold
cap
up.
over there.
Yeah, that's
Big
hate.
hate.
Hold up.
That's hate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all.
A lot of cap. Maul, you be in Calabasas with the Kardashians and them. Have you seen a bigger house?
Nah.
Like from a rapper than Young Draco?
Soulja, he got the biggest house, biggest estate in California.
There it is.
First of all, you can't have the biggest house if you record in your living room.
This is
That's a fact.
Big
Why-
Soulja, there's
why
no
not?
methods
Why
of
not?
madness.
Why not?
That's a good acoustic.
There's no
Wait.
madness.
Why not?
Because if you have the biggest house, you record in your studio. Duh.
Nah.
He make
Who needs a
you got your
studio
biggest
in
house. Your
2019?
studio
You're not
is
gonna catch
wherever
the
you want
same
it to be.
vibe.
By the way, it can't even be his house. Literally, my man has moved 6 times in the last
Yo,
year.
Justice, you hate on a lot of people, man.
Big hate.
But no,
Big
it's
hate.
just one person. So
Yeah.
No,
what
it's
the
big ain't
fuck
no
is
Soulja.
going
It's
on
big
over
ain't. Cause
here?
like I'm mad. Like I ain't thinking the shit he thought of. Like I'm dead ass mad. Like
Do you think Soulja Boy is a bigger house than Frank Ocean?
yeah,
Frank probably got some
Just
humble shit.
wanted to double check.
Frank
Sure.
probably got some humble shit.
but that's nothing to do with. Yeah. Soulja got a big house.
Frank.
I was about to go on a Frank rampage,
I was trying to
but
bait him into a Frank.
yeah, I was trying to go on a Frank rampage, but you know what? It's all good.
Oh, then I'm gonna smoke.
got-
No, one day we got not even one day. We're gonna stop that in 2019 where we just say we're gonna address some shit. Let's address it now, goddammit. Maul was just talking about something off behind the scenes that he don't want to talk about on the air.
No, we can talk about
which
it. Which
inspired me to talk about.
I'm fucking with the baby.
The masses, the culture's obsession and fascination with rappers that have killed people is nuts to me. Now, it's nuts to me as a culture critic because I can't really critique the rappers that have killed people the way that I would like to.
It's not a good idea.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. But Maul is always so fascinated by these
No. Don't pay that. I'm not fascinated. His story, the kid, the baby. Like I said, when I first got introduced to him, it was a video where he was at a video shoot and some dudes approached him and tried to say that he had to check in order to shoot his video in that hood. And he was like, I don't check in nowhere. Like, I'm good. Whenever dudes talk like that, I gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay. So then the director was like, yo, you good? He was like, I'm more good than I was before we started.
Yes, sir.
Cool. A couple weeks later, some unfortunate events happened. Somebody tried to rob him. The dude was killed, the victim, whatever. I'm like, okay, so now I gotta start paying attention to this kid. Like, all right, who is this kid? Mm-hmm. I started listening to his records. I'm like, oh, and this nigga can rap.
Look what you got to do to get Maul's attention.
Yeah, this is
I'm just saying
the Maul stamp.
The Maul
stamp is wow.
That's how I found him.
Felons only.
Killed someone? I gotta check in.
Because it's like when you.
I got to get my stamp.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't
a murderer.
that.
Let me hear how his words.
It wasn't that. It was the fact that when I first got introduced to him, he was in a situation where, niggas tried to back him down. Like, yo, you can't record. And he stood on his ground. Like, nigga. So then a couple weeks later, if he kill a dude that try to rob him, you might have to start saying to yourself, okay, he might be a really real nigga. Like, that's just common sense. Like, I see a video, dudes run up on him, he ain't budging. 2 weeks later, he kills somebody that tried to rob him.
Okay.
Then I just seen a video clip him performing. He knocked some nigga out in the club while he was performing.
New 6ix9ine?
Fam, he the realest nigga in the game, B. The baby.
So he was rapping and then knocked someone out in the middle of the verse?
In the middle.
Did he go back to rapping?
And it was on the downbeat. So to hit a nigga on the downbeat and then jump back into your pocket is crazy.
Wait, do we get a Maul stamp on
the baby got the Maul
stamp. Young Boy?
The baby?
No, Young Boy.
NBA Young Boy?
Yeah.
I fuck with him.
All right, so
I gotta pay attention to his music more though.
But does he get the stamp?
I gotta pay attention
he
to
knocks
his music
niggas out
more.
daily at his shows.
But the baby?
Why
I
do
listen
these
to like
young
10
rappers
records.
fight
That
so
nigga
much?
can rap.
Fight so much at their
Toxic masculinity.
show.
Good point.
That's true.
Valid.
No,
Gaslighting.
man, it's everybody. Everybody's performing. Even the crowd. Niggas pull their phone out and they feel like, yo, I'm performing.
Everyone's on camera.
I gotta get my shit off.
Does anyone here feel? Oh, go ahead, Roy. You saying something?
There is something to listening to a record and knowing that the rapper did it. There is something cooler about that. Like, oh yeah, he did do that.
Yeah, it's like listening to Kurt Cobain and knowing that he's really about that drug life.
Yeah, that's why I could never really get into Future because I think Future's lying. I don't think Future does any of those drugs.
Yo, so Future did an interview recently where he said, first of all, do y'all see all the interviews that Future's doing?
I have.
I've seen like two.
Well, he put
of them.
out a single. I saw a track list floating
He's
around.
done 70.
I saw a track list.
He's done. All right, slow down. He's done 70 interviews in a week.
Skipped us.
He's done a lot. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
You got it in the cut?
He asked. I told y'all last week he asked.
I know, but the fans didn't know. Continue.
Oh, I thought I said that on the air last week.
No.
Oh, well, not to knock Future, but I mean, I didn't want to talk to Future. Even though I was wrong because I didn't want to talk to Future because I didn't think he would open up, and then I saw all the 70 interviews with him opening up, and that struck me as odd because I've seen Future not be so open. So then that made me remember that for the last 3 weeks I wanted to come in here and ask y'all if anybody noticed that Future was having a hard time.
We talked about that briefly, though.
Yeah, but
Wait, having a hard time how?
Musically.
But then we kept watching. Well, I kept watching. I guess when I talked about that with y'all, it was pretty early, or whenever we said it was early. But what I'm saying is to recognize that somebody is having some trouble or some difficulty gaining traction with a surprise album is tough.
People need to stop. Everybody's not Beyonce, man.
Is it a surprise album?
Yes.
He put the track list out.
Yeah.
That's not a surprise.
He's promoting it.
He put the album comes out.
He put a single out.
The
and he put
album-
The album's
track
out.
list.
It's not a surprise album.
Yeah, it's not a surprise.
It's just a short window for a rollout, but it's not a surprise album.
Yeah, he didn't just drop at midnight. Like people find about it.
If you have a 14-day window for your rollout, that is a surprise album.
Oh, it's not.
If you say,
Not in this era. I know what you're talking about.
you
Not
say-
now.
If you say, if today I say to you, yo, 4 days from now I'm putting out my record. 7 days from now I'm putting out my track list. 10 days from now, I'm putting out my next record, and 14 days from now, I'm putting out my album. That's a surprise album.
No, it's
Nah,
not.
not in this era.
Not in this
not.
era. I know what you're saying.
Because we
but
did
not
that
in
for
this
Black.
era.
Yeah,
That's
we
did
definitely
that
not
for Black, and it's not a
era.
surprise.
Okay, no need to argue over
It felt
semantics.
too
You're
long.
absolutely right. You're absolutely right. To recognize difficulty on that short of a window, my point still stands. It's a little nuts.
Wait, what's the difficulty? I'm trying to understand.
And it comes out Friday. It's not out yet.
Okay.
What's the difficulty?
Today's Wednesday.
But what's the
No, I was
difficulty?
just saying, we
The
were saying it was out.
difficulty is the records that are leaking are not. They don't feel like they're doing very much. They don't feel like they're moving the needle very much. They don't feel like they're getting Future Hive talking. I don't even see Future Hive. It's like they're silent. I could be off, but I've been watching this for about a month and a half. I don't think I'm off. I purchased the record because, every Friday I just go and search records, and I just happened to see the new Future, whatever that song was, and I bought it. It's cool.
Yeah,
cool.
but see that reaction, Joe.
It's
That's
cool.
it's just
It's
like
cool.
I think Future reached a point where it's like his fans know and they expect and they get what they expected. It's nothing that's like new for them. You know what I mean?
Well,
It's-
I'm not trying to say that Future needs to blow the doors off of anything today. That's not what I'm trying to say. I guess what I'm trying to ask y'all is because Future's a veteran now.
right.
Yeah.
What dictates success for the veterans? Because maybe it's not the things that I'm saying. Maybe it's not you putting
you're
out
right,
a
though.
single that's going to smash niggas
No, you're
in the
right.
head.
It's reaching a new height. Because right now, like, the measure for, like, what makes a artist in the urban space, reach a new, like, plateau is that Billboard Top 20. And I don't think Future's ever had one. I could be wrong, but I don't think he's ever had one.
Savon, check it.
But in the same breath, it's just like, well, no, he has. Maybe it was March Madness. Right?
Oh, you mean a single?
I thought he
Right.
had one with that double album, the Hendrix album.
No, it was just a #1 album, but as far as like
Oh, you talking about records?
singles,
Okay,
yeah,
got it.
I feel like he hasn't. I feel like that's kind of where he is. Like you can't really tell because it's not like a Post Malone effect or like a Drake effect where it's like immediately #1, so you can't really tell.
So somebody tell me. So with what you saying, somebody tell me where Future stands today amongst the active artists.
Mask Off was a hit five.
He's on that tier with
Mask Off was big.
Yeah.
he's on that tier with the hit makers for sure.
Yeah,
For sure. He's definitely on that tier.
He
But
should be.
I think he's just so consistent to where it's like he may have plateaued already.
I was about to say,
Now
is he
it's
one of
just
the guys
staying
that it
in
don't
that-
really matter? Like, as long as he stays consistent, we shouldn't really judge him?
No, because I think Future talks to the younger generation. Like, for example, T.I. put out his album. I don't think T.I. went in that studio and was like, I have to make a bunch of shit for the kids. T.I. still has his fan base. Future specifically talks to the younger generation.
If anybody that heard T.I.'s album, no way you could think he made anything for the kids.
Of course not,
It
but I'm
sounds
just saying
all the way adult.
They're both active on a high tier. Just T.I. doesn't speak to the kids the way Future does. Future has to say highly consistent.
I just think this is a bad example because
The content
T.I. don't
is-
seem like he's trying to speak to the kids.
No,
No, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh, that's- you're
Future
citing
has
the
to.
differences.
Yeah, Future speaks to the kids while T.I. doesn't, and they're both kind of legends in their own right, and have been putting out music. But one speaks to the younger generation, has to keep up with all the young bullshit. So,
Yeah, it's
so
content.
he's plateaued in that.
It's all
that
about the
category.
content.
to me.
But that content has plateaued.
Yeah, no, I agree.
We don't want
For
to
him.
keep hearing
For
about.
him.
Period. We
But
don't want to keep
Future-
hearing about lean and pills and.
But he's saying
that shit is. It's
but
like,
he-
all right, we get it.
But I read an interview and he just said that he stopped doing lean, but he didn't tell the people because of his public persona.
And that's
well,
a dangerous
that's kind of where he
thing.
fucked up because if he would have told the people he stopped doing the lean, I feel like that's more interesting.
It
needs
is,
to put down his music.
and it's a different movement.
It is.
He needs to put that in his
But
music.
but
Yeah,
in,
but
in
that-
reality,
it takes balls and
No, but in
cojones.
reality, though,
you
in
have to know you have the music to deliver.
You
because I
gotta
don't think
really,
his fans
you gotta really
want him to
feel
get
like
off
you the
drugs.
man to make that type of bold move.
But in reality, though, I believe Future has been a trendsetter forever when it comes to that, like, category of music as far as just, like, trap and just, like, being in the fucking zone when it comes to drug music. And if he was a nigga to tell you that, yo, we're not doing drugs no more, I feel like that'd have been his 444.
Actually, I'm glad that you're here.
In that same vibe.
I'm glad you're here. Too often we get accused of being New York bias and listening.
Y'all are.
Listening to.
I heard y'all top 5 of the year.
What was it?
We
Yeah,
did a
it
top
was-
5.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, it was like...
Do you have Everything
Royce
Is Love?
and, like Big Five and like whatever.
Royce album is top 5 of the
Yeah,
year.
whatever.
And Royce
It
from
is.
Detroit.
Hey, probably
Do you have Everything Is Love in the top 5 albums that came out
no.
this year?
Why?
Does he look like he has that?
Why?
He has
Although the
You think he
song
has that?
the song Summer was incredible.
That's a great record.
Incredible. But no.
But listening to you talk, I'm glad that you're here because you sound like the hip hop guy in Atlanta that knows exactly what was going on and when it was going on. Well, you sound like you know a lot more than us. So thanks.
Well, all right.
It's good to have that here.
Back to your point of him getting off lean and this being his 444. That's where I disagree because Jay could do 444 because his audience grew up. Futures hasn't. They don't want to hear him off lean.
I feel you.
They don't want him. No one that buys his music wants a mature Future album. They don't.
I feel you, but culturally and contextually, if like we're speaking about it in a nuanced way, like if you look at it right now, love is cool, right? The idea of love is cool. Like Joe got married, Joel got, like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit's cool, right? The idea of getting off drugs because, like, you know, a lot of people are passing away.
And I'm getting married. Don't make it sound like my bachelor party has occurred yet. It hasn't.
Right.
Destination bachelor party. Go ahead.
But just in that breath, it's just like, you know, like you see culture change tides every like 2-3 years, and like it makes a huge shift in 10. But it's just like if you look at it contextually, everybody is trying to push more of a positive vibe, and I feel like Future being at the helm of, like, as Andre dubbed it, you know, like the most positive negative music you could possibly make. If he was to take a different turn, you know, at the end of the day, what is Future battling? Record sales? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's successful enough. So it's like he needs to push that envelope like I know he can.
As much as I understood that Andre quote, I did think it was a stupid quote when I read it.
Yeah, but
I did understand him.
Yeah. It's a great clout quote.
Quote.
Does anybody here think that Drake is being underpaid for this Vegas residency?
Absolutely.
How much did you get paid?
$10 million for the whole year.
It's rumored at $10 million.
He's probably doing 2 shows.
At the.
It was just for press.
That ain't what he said.
It was just for press. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, he's not gonna
Drake,
sit down.
Drake did 1202s. That doesn't even make sense.
I want to call Drake.
Justice, I'm saying the same thing.
If
you're
Britney
saying.
Spears can get 60, 80, Drake can get 100.
Easy.
Just in the terms
Fam,
of like of ticket sales.
I think Paulie D got more money than Drake.
Yeah, bro. Honestly,
You don't think he deserved it?
no, bro.
All right, y'all gotta fucking relax, man. Paulie D ain't get more money than Drake, man.
He
Relax,
might've.
man. No,
He might have got more
He
than 10
might have,
mil.
Maul.
relax, man. Y'all gotta calm
But
down.
10 mil is vastly short.
Yeah, when I saw that,
Drake
for what
should be
Drake is
getting.
worth.
When I
Yes.
saw that, I don't. Is that has
Sounds
that
like
been
fake.
confirmed?
Sounds like fake news.
Yeah, I don't think that's confirmed.
That's fake news.
It's gotta
No
be.
way.
Yeah.
It literally is. 'Cause it doesn't even make
it's
sense.
official.
Drake
That's
gets,
scary coming from you, Savon.
Drake gets 50 M's a one-off.
Niggas on the shade room tomorrow. It's official.
Justice.
Get the fuck out of here, Savon. Don't show me no shade room shit tomorrow. It's official. Niggas showed me the shade room and said it's
Yo,
official.
the Don, you gotta relax.
No, they don't.
Shade room be accurate. I seen mad shit about Joe in the shade room that wasn't accurate. I'm like, no, that's not Joe right here. Like Joe spotted in Hawaii. That wasn't Joe.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't in Hawaii. That's funny. I was talking to Bink earlier, and I said, "Yeah, you in Atlanta, right?" He's like, "Nah, I didn't make it out there."
Oh, y'all spoke? Everything good?
Wait, who's talking to?
She said Bink. Right? Did y'all, everything cool?
Everything is all right.
All right, that's all.
Everything is love.
Everything is all right. That was good.
Just asking.
Yeah, but that sounds, that 10
Wait,
million
hold up.
sounds way off.
Actually, hold up. Yeah, let me let Maul know the process of searching for a beat, just in case I need to speak to people.
That nigga had one conversation with Bink, and all of a sudden,
Bink talked about their kids. They didn't talk about rap.
But just don't touch me though. Just don't touch me. I'm just saying, don't touch me, my nigga. I understand. I know, but don't touch me though, my nigga.
I got 100 on
Nigga
side.
had one conversation with Bink.
I got 100 on side. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He got one conversation with Bink, Rory.
I got 100 on side.
He ready for war. He ready for war.
Only reason why Cyhi is gonna lose is because of Joe's audience. I got 100
I don't
on
even
side.
know if that's the case.
Joe got the Drake effect right now, where you can't really hit him. But we talking bars.
Cyhi would lose off the fact of Donald Trump. Because
All right.
Joe could kill him there, and everyone's going to agree.
I respect y'all niggas holding down for y'all mans.
No, you know what's funny? You say
No,
that,
we haven't
Justice.
held him down at all.
Rory, let me not say Rory, because Maul really thinks this side would destroy me in a battle. Maul feels like that. Rory, because Maul is Rockefeller related, is going to agree with Maul.
What?
And
That has nothing to do with it.
until I find a beat to prove otherwise,
Bink has
that's
one.
what's going on. But that's the only part that made me flip out last podcast and made me go on that rant. It's because I just feel like Rory and Maul should be a little bit more savvy than
Joe,
to think
but-
that.
no,
Like, that's
here's-
nuts
I think,
to me.
I think
no.
you misunderstood what I was saying.
That's
I,
crazy.
Joe argued an entire point that no one was making.
Right, I don't
All he
think
said was, "Yo,
Cyhi-
Cyhi got smoke."
That's it.
He said he wants
I-
smoke.
he
you
wanted
changed
that
it into
issue.
this whole thing.
I
That's
never
facts.
said Cyhi
That's
raps
facts.
better than you.
That's facts.
I never said he raps better than you. I'm just saying in a battle between you and Cyhi right now, I just think
but I
Cyhi is
agreed with y'all. I said I think that he does think that.
okay. But here's what I'm saying. I know that you rap better than Cyhi. I believe that.
Give me a
wholeheartedly.
month
I'm-
to
no,
go.
It's not even about that.
Sit with
Just-
Mr.
you don't
Miyagi.
month.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. You don't even need a month. You're
What
better
you
than
need a
Cyhi.
month for?
By a mile. You're better than Cyhi by a mile. But
Yeah, but to prove
you
the
take
point,
my L
because I
early
want
by
to
saying
prove
a
it.
but it doesn't matter because Cyhi has a lot more time.
No, but even in that, I don't even think that's what it is for me. With me is I think Cyhi talks slicker
First of all,
than
he's
Joe.
working on Yandi. So
I think
he may
his
not
slick
have a lot of
talk. I
time.
think his slick talk is a little. He's not as nice lyrically. No way as
Nobody
Joe.
cares about slick
But
talk.
in a battle, that's what a battle is. A slick talk. You can't lyrical.
don't care about
You can't lyrical miracle me in a
no, listen,
battle.
you gotta understand, right?
I said that to Crooked.
You gotta
Y'all call me
understand,
crazy.
like niggas don't give a fuck about slick talk or punchlines. Niggas just really care about some shit they can like feel.
Is that your tour, your girls' tour, was slick talk that everyone repeated and loved?
No,
That's
that
the battle is
that
all
wasn't
about
that
who
wasn't
can
slick
talk
talk. That was
slicker than
actually
who.
facts. That's what I'm trying to
Nah,
tell you.
that was
It
his girl- that
facts.
was his girl's
It was
tour.
dead ass.
That was his girl's too.
But it was a slick way. That's what I'm saying.
No,
it was slick talk.
Facts
though.
are important.
I
in a
wouldn't
beef,
even
too.
been mad.
That's a slick question in life, yo. That's your girl's. Is that your tour or your girl's tour?
First of all, nigga, don't ask me nothing about my girl.
I'm just saying
Whoever
that-
you are, whoever that is.
I feel like Cyhi has that above you right now. I think he talks slicker than you. That's all I'm saying.
Nah,
How many
Sin isn't on
how
tour.
many Cyhi records have we heard?
He just put out a
We
dope
all
album.
love his album.
Oh damn! All right, cool. I'm out because I didn't listen to it.
No, Cyhi can rap.
No.
You're not
Cyhi
really
can
from
rap.
Atlanta.
His album is nuts.
Yeah.
His
Wait,
al- his
I'm
al-
not
his
really
al-
from
his
Atlanta.
al- his
Wait,
album is nuts.
wait. Talking about he just gave me the Atlanta stamp takeaway
Cyhi's from Atlanta.
because I listen.
Yeah, if you didn't hear no dope on Sundays, you're not from
he's
Atlanta.
from, he's from the outskirts.
Nobody listens to Cyhi. Listen, nobody listens to Cyhi, and I love Cyhi.
I love Cyhi, but nobody listens to him. He's probably one of the
Because
dopest rappers
his-
out of Atlanta, and you
His
don't listen
shit's
to
boring,
him.
my G. I'm not even gonna hold you.
His album was hard.
His
It's
album was not
boring.
No Dope on Sundays is a really dope album.
That sounds like some shit.
It was
that
2 years
niggas
ago.
Don't want to hear.
It's still a dope album today.
I never said it.
Oh, but you're
it's
saying it
still
like-
one of my favorite albums.
Okay.
It's
since-
probably
since it's been
extraordinary
released.
bars.
He can
No.
rap.
Probably extraordinary bars, but nobody gives
Hey,
a fuck.
hey, Justin, I'm
rap.
gonna keep it a bean with you.
rap.
That nigga went ham on that album.
No, listen. He probably did, but I don't care.
That's fair. That's fair.
And that,
I can't argue that.
but wait, and that's because Cyhi suffers from the same thing that Joe suffers from. We both are monotone and boring.
No.
We both are boring.
No.
So
Joe,
I feel like we have the same flaws.
No, Joe. Joe is not.
more
Joe's not
content.
boring. That's the thing. Like, and not because I'm on your show.
But I'm not mad at anybody that says Joe's
Hold on,
boring.
Joe's not boring. Like the mood music days, Joe is literally what music is trying to sound
No,
like
no,
today.
no,
Hold
but
on,
I fell off since
hold
then.
on. Hold on. 1 second. The reason why Joe didn't go crazy is because Joe's self-sabotage.
That's true.
That's the only reason why. It had nothing to do with any of the other shit. Cyhi's just dead ass boring.
I hope I stop that. I hope I don't self-sabotage anymore.
You tried it last week.
He did.
That nigga called a pick and roll on a fast break. He held the ball and called a pick and roll.
Nah, we heard you.
Did a little nice little Chris Webber timeout.
Yeah, this nigga's crazy.
But can I clarify? Because like, you know, a couple niggas I know like are cool with Cyhi and shit. But Cyhi is a great rapper.
Cyhi is a friend is a friend of this show.
Cyhi is a great rapper, and I'm not gonna take that away from him. But Cyhi got to figure out a way to entertain because the bars about being in the corner and being like the best drug dealer, it's not really.
He entertained me. He the best tap dancer in hip hop.
What does that mean?
we go.
Wait, you just make that
You've
up?
been dancing.
That sounds like some ESPN shit. Did you make that up?
Yo, so listen, let's move forward here. RCA has been gracious enough to decide to put a stopping to any of the backing of R. Kelly's music or the releasing of R. Kelly's music. And I tell you, the music business is so reactionary.
Word.
Thanks, RCA. thank you for looking at the public outrage. And
Just like
50 years.
Omarion, you are extremely brave.
yeah, this is crazy.
We're not gonna put up no more R. Kelly. Damn.
RCA, you guys are awesome. Thank you for having the public's feelings in mind and finally doing something about it. I guess.
Thank you.
Does anybody care that Uzi is threatening to no longer rap again? Come on, Justice. Give us the Atlanta
was gonna
tea.
say,
Give it to us.
Yes, I.
First of all, he's also not from
First of all,
Atlanta.
he's from Philly,
Jace.
but he did spend a lot of time in Atlanta.
First
To his credit,
the Rae Sremmurd breakup.
And every day I wake up, somebody got a problem with Uzi.
Retired.
but I care about Uzi's quitting music.
Yeah.
Uzi's one of those people that, like, I feel like with the right guidance, he can change a lot of things.
Yeah. That's fair.
He's not quitting music.
He's not. He's great at that.
He had a moment. His
Uzi-
phone was in his hand.
No, he didn't have a
He
moment.
told us that he's quitting music.
No, that's not true. He's been saying this for the past 3 years. He's dying to get away from
He's been
Canon
dropping
and,
music
Canon and
for 3 years.
Drama.
drama.
That's what it is? You think
Yeah.
it's a management thing?
Yeah.
He just wants to go shopping with Thug, man.
He
really
wants
does.
to get away from drama and Canon. I feel like this is out
Okay,
of
so that's what he
Uzi's own
wants. He doesn't
mouth.
want to quit music.
I got
No, no.
the best story about Uzi.
Give it to us.
So when we were doing Black's album, we were trying
Which
to
album?
the last album.
I mean, you got a few of them.
East
You know what I
Atlanta
mean?
Love Letter.
Oh.
He only got 2
In stores, right in your phone right now.
in your phone right now. We were
On
trying-
Spotify.
We were trying to get him on a record, Let Her Go. He did the record, but we never got it. Cause one day I was at Barney's just trying to go cop some shit,
Slight flex.
a little bit.
Weird flex, but okay.
And then I ran into Uzi. He didn't know who I was, but I knew who he was clearly. So I said, "What up? Yeah, what up?" He's like, "Oh yeah, about to go get some ice cream." I'm like, "Nigga, I need the verse." But that's the type of nigga that he is. Like Uzi is literally a free spirit running around, just wanting ice cream and lollipop and living his best life.
Buying purses.
He's made a lot of money, and you can tell that like what y'all niggas care about the craft. That's not what he's focused on.
I don't want to do
Cares about the hustle.
any records with a free spirit. That's just, I mean, I just don't. Sorry, buddy.
I'll still take that verse though.
Did you get the verse ever?
No, I didn't.
If you think I'm
Did
just
you-
sitting home
did you
waiting
go
for a
get
Uzi
ice cream?
verse, niggas got me fucked.
Did I go get? No, I didn't go get ice cream.
See, if you went to get ice cream.
Niggas
right
You
now.
not
be-
waiting for the Uzi verse?
Yo, it's what the lyrical rappers that wait around for the feature from the big mainstream act is always funny. No,
No, but that's not what that's
No.
not that's not even what that is though.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying me. I'm not waiting around for.
But
the
it's not
Uzi
even
verse.
about waiting around. It's
One
just-
feature away and it's
about
over.
no. It's about giving people the best music, and Uzi's talent is not to be the best lyrical. Clearly, that's not what he cares about. And if you even care about Uzi, like you know that he can actually rap if he wants to. But I'm not saying
Oh,
that.
you're one of those.
No. But I'm not.
That's
saying,
why we have New York.
No.
bias.
No. But I'm not. I'm,
Lines like that.
We know who can rap.
No, but
Yeah,
I'm not.
thanks.
But I'm not holding on to Uzi as lyrical miracle. But I'm just saying that like that nigga, his cadence and his, I don't know, his presence on the record adds a lot to
They
it.
tried to get Uzi on Prime too.
Oh yeah, Royce did say that, right?
Yeah.
Glad that it happened.
He's fun.
You
Pause.
okay, Mo?
I'm good. It's just, certain shit you be hearing sometimes.
Wait, you don't fuck with Uzi?
Listen, man.
No,
No, I like Uzi.
the answer is no.
Wait,
No,
wait.
I like Uzi, but I just feel like this era we put too much like sauce on shit. Like niggas care about Uzi. Niggas like Uzi. Niggas
Right.
he put out some dope joints.
Facts.
He has
But
nice
if he stopped
dances.
making music today, is anybody gonna really miss it?
But you're not his target.
Yeah, I think a lot of people.
His target is definitely gonna miss it.
His
Justice-
target has
Justice.
other niggas that's right there.
Don't
Sheck
come on
West,
my
all these niggas is
podcast
right there.
and
They
say-
all waiting.
They're not.
That's not
on
your
his
target.
I'm
level.
not talking about demo.
They're not on his
No.
level.
Demos.
They may not be on his level. I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's the same target.
No, but they're not on his level on even the quality of music for that target.
Somebody will fill that void. Is all
Just
I'm
please
saying.
stop saying Target.
Somebody will
Why?
fill that void.
Just stop.
Wait, why don't you fuck with Uzi?
Because I'm not his target.
And I fuck with Uzi.
Hey,
I'm just saying, like,
I'm not the person that Uzi is making music for. It's not that I don't fuck with him,
Right.
because he has a few songs that I like. By a few, I mean like 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
I thought his album was very underwhelming,
It was.
it was
like really underwhelming.
for sure. It was.
Then I thought he took a really long time to do anything next. Like, if I'm a fan, and this is not hate, I know people hear this and think that we just hate everything, but this is not hate. This is actually
We
just
do.
constructive shit.
No cap.
I'm not a fan of. I'm not gonna be a fan of somebody who seems to be having a turbulent time, and they don't seem to be committed themselves. Like, it's gonna put me through too much of a roller coaster. It's like a Knicks fan.
Yeah, but you're not seeing through like the nuance of the internet. Because right now it's just like it's such a crowded place, and for him, he's such a
Fam.
Hold on,
I have too many Anita Baker records in my computer
but he's
to
such
have to look at the nuance.
No. But he's such a big artist in a pop sense that like he has to find a way to make sure that his record always sticks out. And I feel like for him baiting his album for like the last year or year and a half, it's a great way for him to like. I'm not these niggas that you compare me to in that space. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still the Don when it comes to, like, that vibe.
No, that's
Savon.
No, Savon is the
behind
Don.
you.
Savon is the Don, for sure.
And I don't know if Uzi... Can Uzi still be called the Don?
In that space, for sure.
He's probably the premium.
In that space, for sure.
Listen, I'm not pretending to know. I'll be 40 soon.
Uzi's the first rapper. I'm not gonna say the first rapper because I could be wrong, but like he's like the
And
first.
speed it up because my audience don't really
He's
care
the
about Uzi.
first. He's the first rapper to really like break in the Instagram space in a way to where we've never seen it before. No, I mean, just think about it.
Fam, do me a favor. We don't care enough about Uzi
Okay,
here
cool.
to talk.
I bet it's lit. I try to hold Uzi
Yeah,
down.
it's cool. Let's toss it to Rory and get our.
Toss me anything.
Let's toss it to Rory and get our Boogie update.
A Boogie has a #1 album in the country.
Congratulations. A little round of applause.
High Bridge. That's a win for the Bronx.
It's a
We'll
big
take
win.
it. We'll take
So you
that win.
capping the claps.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah, because I want Rory to say something now about his guy.
So what Joe wants me to discuss is that it is the first #1 album to have the lowest physical sales, which were, I believe, 823.
No, we're not doing
Where Joe is going to try to hate here. Boogie's demographic is probably 15 to 25. They don't even know where to buy a CD.
They don't know what a CD is.
So I don't see why this is big news.
Who gives a fuck about record sales? Really? You care about record sales?
What are you talking to me?
You're the nigga that like.
Wait, I haven't said one word this
Oh,
whole
no, I did like this.
this whole segment.
It was implied.
I did
okay.
like this to you.
Oh no, well, all right. Since you're asking me, I don't care about record sales as it pertains to music. My
Right.
ears don't hear that.
Right.
In A Boogie's case, yeah, I care about record sales because I think that the math and the division is funny and it's off and slighted, not in the favor of artists. So when you tell me that A Boogie sold 823 copies or 700 copies, the lowest, well, that's cool. I don't care about that. But then you tell me that he sold 60,000 copies in the week
Right.
because he streamed 80 million times.
Right.
I think all artists should care about that math.
Yeah, it's a little funny.
Wait.
It is a little funny.
So I do care.
Wait, what's off on the math?
83 million streams.
He
And you're
was
giving me
streamed
60,000 copies. That's crazy.
No, see, and that's fake news because how the clout niggas is like wording it to get like some click and take away from my man's fucking accomplishment is they're saying 828 physical sales.
Yes.
Yes, but that's nothing to do with what he sold in consumption.
No, we know. We're saying that
We're saying the
he
same
streamed. Forget the physical copy shit. He
Right.
streamed 83 million
Right.
on his album,
Right.
And they then gave
Which credited him
with
60,000 in sales. That's where my sentence
That's
stops.
crazy.
But how is that off though?
Huh?
How is that off? I mean, we're looking at the data with how many times it streams to call to
Man.
how many times it streams to
No, this is a new age
to
business.
be
man,
one
right?
sale.
This is important.
What,
actually.
what's the problem? Like, how many streams on Spotify do you got to get to be a hit podcast versus how many purchases on iTunes you got to get to be a hit podcast?
There are
End of
answers
the
to
day.
that. That's kind of what I'm saying. There are answers to those questions.
But they won't tell him.
Number one. Number two, who says that 80 million streams get you 60,000 in sales?
Well, they count differently. The streams count differently from different
So
platforms.
stop. Any platform that counts them however they count them, Joe and my math has an issue with it. That's the only time that I get involved with album sales.
So what's the issue?
The issue is who the fuck says 80 million streams is 60,000 records sold?
Bro, some nigga named Kelvin in a vibe. I don't know.
That's my point. We got to see Kelvin. We got to talk to Kelvin. But other than that, I don't care about that. Rory, I don't care that A Boog's only sold 800 physical. I don't care about that.
But you should care about why they do that to him though. Like why is the headline of his #1 record that sold was like 91st week, 52nd week, 53rd week? Like why is 828 saying the lowest, like taken away from that nigga? Like I feel like that's some bullshit. And that's the shit that I really feel like niggas in this conspiracy, like I feel like that's their attempt to really try to start to figure out how to down urban music. Because you gotta understand, like niggas is dominating. And in the way of dominating, niggas is like, oh, I'm gonna give you your credit, but let me just talk shit. And that's some fucked up shit. Because he sold his records and he streamed his units. Like give my niggas credit, and it was off third week. Niggas don't retain that type of streams third week.
That's true.
That means the music is resonating and the fans are like picking it. So like, give the niggas credit. That's some fuck shit.
No, we ain't all credit.
No, he's
due to
talking about
Boogie.
whoever is putting these headlines out.
That's fucked up.
But
Because it's making people think like
but
he's
I
not selling.
understand
Yeah,
why.
it's not making him lesser.
But the headlines are going out because he broke a record.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, look who's writing these blogs and like all
Calvin.
these. Yeah, the
Calvin.
nigga named Kelvin from like
Calvin.
from some corner. Like I don't know who
Calvin
this
got
nigga
a
is,
job.
He's out of the corner.
But with what I'm
Corner
saying,
office.
but with what I'm saying is that if I see what they're doing, and with what I'm saying is that like, and this is my conspiracy in like the next 4 or 5 years, how urban music is gonna take a turn for the worse is tax problems. But like that's just like another whole thing. But anyways,
That's deep, but
That's a weird flex, but okay.
no.
Yeah, weird flex, but okay.
how is it weird flex?
You pay your taxes.
Nah,
No.
Oh,
he was talking
but yeah, no, I'm just saying like, my nigga got his #1 record. Like they wouldn't do that if Mariah Carey got her #1 record off like after 4 weeks. Like they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that if Ariana Grande got her #1 record.
Yeah, they would say this is the first time someone got it after third week.
Right, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, come on, bro. Like,
Got
give
it.
my nigga his props. And like that's just it's that lame shit that I feel like us as a culture, we gotta like spot that bullshit because like, nah, get that nigga. He earned it.
Yeah.
He earned
No,
it.
absolutely. We agree.
Listen, I don't know why, as a culture, we like to get our credit from other people in other places.
There's a change coming in.
That's what I'll say, and that's where I exit that conversation.
There's a change.
Since we have oh shit, well we was talking about that Drake residency. I meant to ask y'all if y'all put any credence to that whole Weekend line where he was talking about not hiding his kids.
Yeah, that's a big line.
I thought it was cheesy and cheap, lazy.
It was very lazy, but I mean, Abel's not lyricist.
It's been said. I don't need to hear
It's
it
different
again.
when you sing it.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounded smooth in my AirPods.
But I can never hide one.
It sounded so smooth with the video.
With the reverb and all
yeah,
that?
it was
that shit was
awesome.
right.
It's a great shot.
Well, I did like that he.
I feel like Drake needs more of those.
So everybody here does feel like that was a shot.
It was definitely a shot.
Big shot.
I think so.
Was that a respectable shot from you guys?
No.
Respectable?
I don't know.
I don't know about respectable. Coming from him, I wouldn't expect that at all.
It's been said already.
Wait, what's respectable? Define respectable.
Respectable.
Do you give it credit more? We're not
Yeah.
saying respectful in the sense is he being respectful to Drake's family. We're saying is it a respectable shot? Like
You think Drake's family was cool with the diss? I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
no. I mean, I think it was very respectable because we're talking about it.
No.
Huh?
What
We
do you
talk about
mean?
wild shit on here that's not respectable.
I mean,
Bullshit.
it was respectable because in an electronic / pop / R&B record, he made us care as hip hop fans.
Well, I want to
don't
know
think we
why
care
it
about
was
the
said.
record.
Because
All right,
last time I checked, it was
Just-
friends.
can we-
All right, I'm out.
Can we
I'm
mute-
able to stand. So I'm
Can
out.
we mute Justice for the next like 30 minutes? He just told us from like a hip hop electronical stance, it was respectable.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
It's what it sounded like. So nobody here feels like Drake deserved that.
Yeah.
If that was a shot, if we call
I don't
it
know the
a shot.
history. Well, I know a little bit of the history.
I thought they were friends.
Does anybody here think that the record Finesse on Scorpion has any relevance to this conversation?
he was this
Finesse.
weekend on it.
Damn, I got to think of that record.
It takes some finesse. That one?
That's the one.
How does it go, Mo?
Was that on Scorpion?
Yeah,
It was?
yeah, it was on side
Side
B.
B. Yeah. I never caught any.
Wait, he said something about
Do
Abel?
you have the lyrics, Joe? That you're talking
I mean, one would say I don't have the lyrics in front of me, but I mean,
about? Here.
some people say that whole record is
About
a weekend diss.
About Abel?
How? I thought he was talking about two chicks on there.
The first
Yeah,
line
the
is,
chick
I
you
want my
stole from
baby
him.
to have your eyes. So he's suggesting he wants his baby to have the weekend's eyes? It's the first line. I want my baby to
Some
have your
sick
eyes.
eyes.
Oh my god.
That's some sick eyes right there. I want my baby to have the weekend's eyes.
Bloodshot.
Yeah.
The Weeknd has nice eyes, though.
I've never looked at the
Yo,
Weeknd's eyes
this
like
nigga's out
that.
of control.
No.
No.
He did tweet that he's no longer making daytime music. I was pretty happy about that.
Oh man,
I don't want
the
to hear any
drugs-
daytime music from him.
Wait,
the
who said
drugs
that?
are landed.
Weekend said no more daytime music.
Yes, need that.
The drugs are
That,
there.
that made me feel better.
But wait, if you steal your man's girl and then tell her that I want my baby to have your eyes while I got somebody pregnant, that I'm not. Yo, Drake is sicko.
Yeah, but
Yo, Drake is sicko mode, man. Come on, goddamn. We can
but
say it.
this
We can
goes back
say
to
it.
this goes back to what we be saying.
Drake is.
I'll say
These
something
niggas-
about
That is sick, man.
Drake is-
Yo, I want to put this on the record. Drake is sick as
That
fuck.
nigga is sick, man.
But listen, this goes back to what we were saying. Too many niggas be fucking with the same chicks. If this doesn't happen, this
yeah,
doesn't
but
happen.
they be having fire.
Nah, man, that shit is like, come on, stop fucking.
You
with
know
the
what's
same
funny?
girls.
Maul is funny. Maul is funny because I've heard Maul tell his mans about a chick that has fire and encouraging him to try the fire.
Sounds like a good friend.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know why he don't understand
but
this.
that would be just.
I've
for-
seen it.
Maul is not saying wife her and take her
Yeah,
out
that's
after
it.
I
That's
just
where you
wiped her
missing
and
it.
take her
I'm
out.
telling my man like, yo, she got that good.
You sending
But
me
I'm
to the
saying
good
marry
good
her.
and think
Yeah,
I'm not gonna wife the good if it's good?
No, you can't.
my God.
Two of your homeboys.
Wait, you want niggas to just go get some good and leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga.
Oh, whoever does that. See, Rory, you
Real
gotta stop
niggas.
fronting with
Real
balls around.
niggas.
Rory has not went and got some good and just went home in an Uber.
I didn't
He
say I
stayed
was
a
right
little
or
while.
wrong. I didn't say I was right or wrong whenever I did it. I'm just saying, yeah, you should move. I didn't
I'm
say I
just
didn't
saying,
move.
rappers and entertainers need to stop
Rappers
fucking
are
with
the
same.
first niggas to fall in love
But
with
they
the
need,
good
they need to stop wifing the same girls. Like, stop sleeping with the. Because when niggas do that, I be feeling like, so you was on his girl when that was his girl. Like, you was looking at her when they was together in love and all that. Like,
Yes.
that's crazy.
Yeah, but
That's exactly what's
that's
happening.
weird as fuck.
But I hate to be that guy.
Weird
but-
flex,
I hate
but
to be that
okay.
guy, but there's a little nuance to that. Word of
You
the
like
day.
that word.
That's the
Word of the
ninth
day-
time
word
you
of the
said
day
nuance, by the way.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I had to put that whatever. Anyways, the thing is, niggas don't be in regular spots. It be the same girls that be in the same spots.
No, they get invited by the same niggas. I know how they get to the
Outside
club.
of that,
I
like-
know how they get to the studio. I know how
But-
they get to the hotel.
but
I
for
know how
some
they
rea-
get to
for
the
some
Sprinter
reason-
Van.
From Mall's
I know
front.
how they get to backstage. I know how this goes.
Yeah,
get there, Mo.
but because it's a certain
Mall.
it's I'm, because
Mom,
right,
you're the
because
back
right
door.
now what's trendy is a certain look.
Wait, Justice, ask Maul how many times he lets a gang of broads in through the back door, the
How
side
many
door.
times?
Gang of broads.
A gang of them. A gang of broads.
I mean, you know,
I mean, you know.
whatever. I'm just saying. I'm talking about.
So wait. What's your checklist before you let him through the backstage?
Do they have the fire?
you know
Yes
the
or no?
just be fun. Just be fun. Just be cool.
I mean, it's a
Just
lot
be
of
fun.
fun.
Just
be
be
fun.
cool.
Just be cool.
It's a lot of fun girls in the crowd, bro.
niggas like having fun and
But it's a
cool.
lot of fun girls in the crowd. How do you pick?
Yeah, how do you pick
Because you
the
can't
one
look at a girl
in
and say
the
she's
crowd.
fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I don't.
Justice,
I
you
don't-
got him.
I
Let him
haven't-
answer
I haven't
this.
done that in years. I haven't just pulled women out of the
Maul,
crowd.
how are you deciding which women are fun and cool?
I mean, you look at them and you can kind
In-
of tell. Off the
like in
conversation.
So wait. So
Then they
now,
get the stamp?
Yeah, for sure.
so now with that criteria, you
get the stamp
so
off,
now with
right?
that criteria, you say you look at them and you tell.
No,
So-
warrior,
No, I said you have to kick it with them. You gotta hang out with them.
But I'm
Like,
saying,
yo, where
And
you
then
from?
know.
But I'm
He's
saying-
like, we'll never hang out with her again.
But,
Like,
but,
you
I'm,
know.
but I'm saying before you hang out with them, before they get backstage, you have to look at them and have some sort of criteria for them to get backstage. So what is the criteria?
you can kind of tell the cool chicks. Like you don't
How?
want you don't want to bring a chick backstage that's too thirsty.
So what
that's too-
defines cool?
You can kind of tell by her demeanor, by the way she, the way she
So
carrying
you,
herself.
it's you
Well,
tell.
tell us if we can't.
I mean, that's God given, baby. I can't do
So wait,
about
so
that.
wait, so you're telling me, so
warrior,
you're telling me
no.
that you see a chick in the crowd and you are able to tell all these things in like the first 10 seconds because you know it's not a lot of time.
Not 10 seconds, maybe about 3 minutes. You could tell who's cool.
3 minutes.
You could tell who's gonna go backstage and pull their phone out and start recording some shit they shouldn't be recording.
So that's the stoppage from like, you're not coming backstage. You sure it's not really like a look or like a
no, you tell them. That's when you tell them, like, listen.
or like a suggestiveness?
No, it's like first
Yo,
of all,
wait,
it's
time
attractive.
out,
You gotta
time
be
out, time
attracted
out.
to the woman first of all.
Y'all, both of you guys sound like you've had a lot of one night stands.
No, I haven't had a lot. A few. 2 night stands.
A lot of 2 nights.
Weekend night stands.
Justice ain't said a word yet.
Word.
How them black
Nice.
tours going? You know what I noticed about them black tours?
How the black tours go?
First of all, I've been backstage at a black tour.
Bro,
Yo, Black have a whole lot of beautiful neocentric.
Shout out to Black being the most.
I
faithful
am
black
not
man-
my
black man.
hair type of women up in that piece, man.
Them be the ones.
Yeah, he talking about that shit.
No, I know. Now, what I'm saying is, does he ever further these talks after
No,
the
he's a
show?
very faithful black man.
How about you? Hey.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Listen.
listen.
I don't.
Niggas always want you to listen before you like,
listen.
explain yourself. Like, we listening. We've been listening for
Yeah,
like
no, we
hours.
hear you.
Listen, let me
What
get my
you saying?
Yeah.
No, listen, bro. I'm at the shows just like being a great manager.
Catching a
Dog,
vibe.
man.
He working.
though.
No, he's bad.
Yeah,
He's working.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's all work. It's like Rory at Duce Palooza.
Mixie Boys. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Just like working.
Working, man.
But anyways, I just wanted just to finish the point. So with what I'm saying is that yeah, niggas fuck with the same girls, and that's not excusable because they definitely all do wipe the same girls. But with what I'm saying is that there's a certain criteria of girls that do make it backstage, and it happens to be the same ones. So that's what happens when you get niggas fucking with the same girls.
It's like I always say, niggas is groupies for groupies.
For sure.
So
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
niggas is dirtbags. Thirst.
That's just the era we in now.
Yeah, but is that a flaw? Or is that
that was
just
not-
like
It's a flaw.
it is?
Yeah.
I
But everybody's
bet.
flawed. Everybody has flaws, so it's okay. I'm just saying, entertainers need to just make a more conscious effort to not sleep with the same women that their teammate has slept with, or their.
Why are you sleeping with the same woman that my teammates slept with shaming?
Why am I shaming it?
It was a long sentence.
It was.
It's not about
But why-
shaming,
but
but
why are
it's
you
just
shaming?
There's a lot of
It's not
hyphens.
about shaming, but it's kind of like that's just too. It's just too close to like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, that's your
I'll
man.
shame it
Why
because
would-
look what happens. They all start beefing. They all get online.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
start-
shoot
That's
you
the fact.
over.
They all
Indian
get
love.
herpes.
Like,
That's the
no,
fact.
I'm gonna shame it because it always leads to bullshit.
They do
Niggas definitely need to have high standards.
Wait, they do always
That's
get,
the fact.
They do always get herpes.
And here's my thing: if you
They
have
all have
money,
herpes now.
once you have money, though, you can travel the world. You can meet women like from everywhere on the planet.
Yo, I ain't
Like,
gonna.
why are you meeting the same girls
Yeah, but
from?
have you been on the
the same
Discover page
cities?
on Instagram?
Yeah, but
Way
a lot
better
of
in the
niggas
world.
don't travel.
That's crazy.
If
Yeah.
they traveled, they would know.
A lot of niggas don't travel.
That's crazy.
A lot of niggas are really stuck in like this pocket of
In
like
the hills?
United States of America and West Hollywood and
Exactly.
and,
If,
yeah.
if you
They
niggas
all in
tra-
West Hollywood.
if you
Yeah.
niggas traveled, you would know who had herpes and who does not.
Wait,
What?
That girl just ain't get from San Diego to Cancun.
that's a fact.
There's a few of them out there that's a little
brought something
wild.
with her.
Oh, come on.
Little extra luggage.
Yeah. What else is happening pretty important in hip hop that we need to discover and get to the bottom of?
Well, a good segue there would be Black China and Alexa Sky are now beefing over the same gentleman.
See,
Who?
see.
Listen, bro.
Let's toss
just
it.
read the headline.
Let's toss it to our Kardashian insider.
No,
Nothing
let's
to do
toss
with
it
that.
to the group member of Joe Berg in China. What was,
I
what was
forgot
the
about
group?
Joe
What was the
Berg in
group
China.
chat saying?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
corny. I'm not in Joe Berg in China.
You are.
Yeah,
You're
whatever
Joe.
happened to that China record? That
Wait,
you
hold
were-
on. Y'all
you
broke
were-
up like
Justice,
Sherman?
I never did a China record.
Yeah.
all right?
No. But
He
you were
was
there.
just- so he did
Justice,
it.
he did the record.
You were there. Whatever happened with that?
He
I
laid his
was
eight.
not there.
You were
Yes,
there.
you were.
You laid
No.
out for-
And then
laid
you
out
came,
for-
video.
and then you came and you said, "Oh, she got some fire.
That's true.
He did say that.
She got some fire. She's ready to light
He
the
gave it
streets
Joe
up."
stamp. See, Joe got a stamp too. Joe don't be telling y'all about his stamp.
next up.
New Cardi B.
Yeah, Joe got a stamp. His stamp is more. so
Fuck
just
out
a
there. She dropped that
picture.
record. That shit was trash.
Yeah, that he got a stamp. Joe, tell him about your stamp when you stamped that record.
It's the Love and Hip Hop stamp.
We gotta cancel Black
She
China.
out of here? She next?
Cancel culture.
We gotta cancel. We gotta cancel Black China.
Yo, y'all laughing at me, but Maul's a Kardashian.
I'm not a Kardashian. Why
I saw you do
know?
shots with the Kardashians.
So that makes me a Kardashian.
So I was tossing it
Never
to
smile with
Maul.
us like that.
Pause to hear what Maul had to say about Rob and his adventures.
I think all that shit is just for Instagram, bro. Like that's where we at. Take a picture, make a video of the girl in my kitchen, and
Rob has been right the whole time.
say he's been right.
Didn't they
Yeah, he's been
disown
right the whole
him?
time.
We need to pray
Yeah,
for
they
Rob.
disowned him.
Isn't he like a Clark now?
They
like
don't.
Rob
They
Clark?
disowned him. They disowned
You
him
can't go
because
from a Kardashian to a
That
Clark.
nigga ain't no Kardashian no more. That nigga versus Rob Clark.
Rob Clark.
We ain't seen that nigga at a show. We ain't seen him with Kylie, Kendall, or nobody.
yeah, nah, that ain't been.
He
close.
just pop up when somebody beefing with China. Man, that nigga's a Clark. Get out of here, Mr. Clark.
I ain't gonna lie. It was like a 2-year span where Rob was knocking down everything though.
Yeah, when he lost the weight.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
And he had the socks.
before he
He had
gained
the
weight.
socks business.
Ooh, that's when the
gained weight.
Clarks was in.
Yeah, he had the socks business. He was hot,
He was
Double
knocking out
entendre.
Wait,
The socks.
he had the socks business.
And it was hot.
bro. He had that. It was like I think it was like a. Like
You
a,
had some Clark socks?
No, I think it was like
socks.
a, it
I
was
have
a
to,
partner
I have
shop
to get
as
some
well.
water here. Everybody simmer
This is
down.
good. This is great.
No, everybody relax.
But give Rob his props though. He's
the
been
socks?
right the whole time. Nah, fuck the socks.
Nah,
He's
I'll
been
get-
right the whole time. And niggas
About-
just called him a simp. Niggas don't like to see men be simpy about a girl that you're not supposed to be simpy with.
No, I don't.
I think that's the
I don't,
wave,
I
man.
don't like niggas.
But he got finessed.
That's the way.
I
That's the wave.
That's not the way, Rory.
He got finessed.
I just don't like niggas that cry over the food. Like, nah.
He got finessed.
Like, yo, I can't stop eating this. Like, fam. Like, yo, if you knew if you knew how full my plate was, like, you think I give a fuck that you can't stop eating a burger? Get the fuck out of here, Rob Clark.
How he say it? How did he say it? I can't stop eating this.
Yeah.
Is he the Cookie Monster?
It was like a 2-year stretch.
This nigga-
Where he was like, of the anxiety of food. Like, yo, dog,
That's a sick ass anxiety, man.
you gotta just get out of there.
Yeah, just put the plate down. Like, say no.
Y'all remember what I'm talking about?
I do.
Yeah, I think it was wildin'.
Nah, he was wild. You know what? Fuck Rob Clark.
That's how Black China got in. She was like, oh, you don't have to eat.
Black China went in there, emptied the cupboard, put all healthy
She
shit
don't know
in
how
there.
to
Yeah, got his weight down.
Shit.
Ain't even with
There's
him no
something wrong
more.
with you, man.
Actually, you know what? Black China had the biggest comeback of 2017.
All right, I'm going to
18.
the bathroom. All right. No. That's it. Yeah.
She did.
Yep, that's it. Uh-oh.
You're not gonna do nothing with that.
Uh-oh, Maul. Just read the bottom, Maul. Just read the bottom, Maul.
You're just gonna listen to that in your
Parks,
living room.
read
and do
the bottom.
nothing with
Read it out loud, Parks. We doing a podcast.
Emailing you tonight. I promise you, champ.
Send it back.
If we do a-
Send us all you need. Somebody calling me champ, saying they're gonna email me tonight. That's all you need. Now you backing up off the Cyhi smoke. Now you.
This nigga so
now he backing off. Now he's backing off the Cyhi smoke. That's all
Man,
I
get
just
the
want
fuck
the
outta
listening
here.
public to hear
Cyhi gonna
that
smoke your ass.
Joe Budden plus Bink
Cyhi gonna
equals
smoke you.
more backpedaling.
Cyhi gonna smoke
Backspace.
you, and he goes to some bars bink way too, nigga.
Hey, Maul is hitting the backspace
I'm not
button.
hitting nothing. I don't even have a laptop.
Yeah,
man.
I
I'm
know,
right
I
here.
know, nigga. It's Joe still.
It's Maul
That's
still
why I
too.
know. That's why I know you, my man.
No, Maul's still here.
Because you know what it means when it's Joe.
Maul's still here.
I got a lot of slack on the internet. The
Nah.
internet was like, yo, Joe, nigga, sit down, man.
It was
That was a consensus.
It was the shit
The
you were
internet
saying,
People
though.
told you to relax.
Wait, when has Joe ever wanted the battle that people feel like I would win?
No, it's not. People don't feel like you would win this year.
Maul, hold up. Let me finish
you was
patting
saying.
myself on the back.
Okay.
Joe is always the first one to go out and check the scene, scope everything out, take all of the chinks in the armor, check out all of the mistakes
chinks in
being
the
made,
armor.
see what needs to be done to move forward while the industry is behind. That's always Joe.
Talk your shit.
Joe is always going to get all of the ridicule, all of the backlash, all of it, because Joe is always first. Nigga, I ain't behind no cosign.
Well,
I've never been the nigga. Come on. I've never been the guy to hide behind a cosign. So
Your cosign did dish you.
anything that's bad that people have to say about Joe, you know what I mean? From the kitchen, we ain't got to say a name, but you know what I mean?
What they got to do? What they got to do with what I
I
was
don't
saying?
like
though?
when Maul be doing that
But
shit,
what that
man.
gotta do with what I was
I gotta
saying?
keep it honest.
What that got to do with what I was saying?
We've known each other too long for that.
But I'm
is
saying
all.
that's why I said. Oh, he just
That's
said.
why I don't like that.
He said he was ready. He was like, "What's up?" And then your reason became something else.
No.
Yo, come with your own pen and your own money. Yo, you got to be wearing Nikes when you battle me. Yo, but check this out. If you ain't wearing sweats, we can't really get down like that.
You did
Yo,
say
but check
that.
this out. If you ain't got your bid connected, I don't really battle niggas that ain't got the bid connected.
Want me to be
did say
honest
that.
about that? Want me to be honest about that? Let me be honest about that. You know, like y'all are my friends, so y'all make fun of me when I'm doing great and when I'm doing bad, right? And I accept that from you guys. But in rap, as having been the underdog guy that nobody really gave a fuck about his entire career, that was swinging up at rappers, in retirement, I get to swing down a little bit. So how come when I swing down, all of the stuff that was not relevant to me when I was swinging up is relevant to the other person.
Was Saigon swinging up?
Come on. Why do the
First of
rules
all,
change?
no.
Rory,
I'm
you
asking.
know I made a good
Listen,
point.
No,
Rory,
is
you know I made a
Saigon,
good point.
is Saigon
point.
swinging up or down for you?
That's not fair.
Is Saigon swinging up or down for you?
Wait, hold on.
Saigon?
I didn't hear what you said.
He said he only dissed up his whole career. Is Saigon dissing up?
You mean Cyhi, not Saigon?
No, he's
No,
talking
I'm
about
bringing up a
Saigon.
point.
Yeah,
He's
Saigon,
asking.
yeah.
You know, at that
Saigon
point,
had no resume of ever battle rapping at all.
I wouldn't say that I was swinging
Great rapper.
up at Saigon. I wouldn't
Okay.
say that.
So you didn't.
But I was also responding to Saigon. He
Yeah, but you didn't-
stepped out. Anybody I ever initiated the smoke with, I would like to think I was swinging up.
No, but Joe, you missing what I was saying. I was just saying that you can't talk to the rappers like that if you're not gonna rap. Like you sticking to your retirement shit. Cool, I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
but my
man.
thing is, you can't jump in a conversation. You can't jump in a conversation and be talking about the niggas that's currently active.
I want to,
and
but
then
I
when a
want
nigga that's
to.
currently active says, "Okay, well, nigga, will get your ass in the ring," you can't then change your point and be like, "Oh, go get your own money."
Wait, more.
Go
Wait,
get your
time
own pen."
out. Wait, time out. All right, you misunderstanding me. You right.
Okay, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. As long as I'm right.
You're not feeling what I'm saying.
That's all I needed.
You're right.
Okay.
I should shut up.
Okay. Good. Right.
I shouldn't talk about people that's rapping.
Right.
So,
Okay.
nah.
Well, when he bust your ass.
I'm gonna continue to talk shit about rappers.
Okay.
Even
But you
rappers
can't-
that people feel like might rap better than me.
But that's what I'm
sorry.
But I'm saying you can't do that and then when they want the smoke, say I'm retired. You can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
Well, the
Can't do
pro
that.
see, I didn't work out the vacation time in the contract,
Okay.
so it's like we can't really go down like Spotify.
And they killed you because you said you need 2 months to write.
That's what I kept
record.
asking. Why do you
Yeah,
need
that was
that
2
long?
months. Yeah, that was
Like
crazy.
2 months.
Yeah, 2 months.
You
on,
write
my
pretty
nigga.
quick.
2 months?
No, a month and 3 weeks was to just freshen up.
That's a long freshen up, my nigga.
Yeah, this is a whole Rocky montage training camp.
I could write it. I could write it. I could write a diss record in 2 months, and I never wrote a record in my life.
You should be able.
I have the worst friends in the world.
No, you have the best
A
friends.
month and 3 weeks is too long to freshen up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you talking
How
all
long you
this
want to give
spicy
me to
about,
freshen up?
You ain't been out of rap that long.
I have not wrote a rap in 3 years. What are you
So
talking
you
about?
need 2 months to freshen up?
No,
that long?
I need a month and 3 weeks.
That's crazy. I could write a diss record in a month.
Yeah,
and
that's a
3
little
weeks.
crazy, bro.
So-
you need a
Cyhi-
month. You do need a month and 3 weeks for somebody.
No, that's a little crazy. You definitely will win,
skilled
but
as Cyhi.
nobody wants to hear that shit, Joe.
So if Cyhi dropped tomorrow,
I'm winning that one. I don't even know how
we
Maul
wait that
think
long.
differently.
I don't want you to even rap.
That's a
with
smoker.
Cyhi. Why
But
you-
listen, this
why you doing
podcast
that?
is not about Joe Budden rap skills. Joe Budden's retired, so fuck Joe Budden.
Okay.
Let me find out what else is important that we have to talk about. Let's see.
The
Elliot.
president gave niggas Burger King.
Yeah, let's get right to that. Let's
Yo,
get right
that's the sickest dude ever, man. Ever.
with lit
Yeah.
candles
Ever.
On a silver
on
platter.
China,
Burger King and Wendy's and McDonald's. Like, yo,
On
what's
a
wrong?
silver platter.
What's wrong with this
Put
dude?
big-
man?
It wasn't even the double quarter pounders. It was Big Macs.
them shits have been sitting too.
It was Big
Yeah,
Macs.
it's like them shits is wild cold sitting in that cardboard. Like, what are you? These
Yeah.
dudes just want to fucking. Come on, you can't treat them like that.
Yeah, at least get the little heat lamps.
Yo, Burger King?
Trump is extremely arrogant and self-centered. You guys know that already. That's not breaking news. So I feel like Trump has been taking a stand for a few years against sports, the NFL in particular. So when I saw him give Big Macs to Clemson after their Alabama victory, and I heard his speech that he gave before he let the team in the room, when he was just addressing the cameras, and
While the fries
he
were getting
tied he
cold.
tied that into the government shutdown, and he mocked us all.
Yeah, he's the biggest.
He-
He's
he-
one of the biggest trolls.
He mocked sports. He mocked the Americans. He mocked the Democrats.
The government employees.
He mocked
They're
everybody.
working for free right now.
Well, a lot of them wasn't even there because they not working. Like it was Dono, his man's, his brother. It's like 4 of them.
Do you think all the Clemson Tigers had to go?
Why did they go?
It's Clemson.
Why did they go? Why did they go? It's Clemson. Clemson is South Carolina, yes?
South Carolina.
Why-
I could
why-
see a lot of
why
Trump
did
votes
they-
from them.
Come on, man. Come
A
on.
lot of alumni voted.
I
for
seen
Trump.
them white dudes was picking up them Big Macs and putting them on paper plates while it was still in cardboard. I was confused. It wasn't just a sandwich on a paper plate. It was like it was
box.
in the box.
It was the box.
And they was putting it on a plate with like carrots.
We got to see how
gave
much
him carrots?
how much their sales went up since then.
Who?
Burger King, McDonald's. We should check that.
Probably about the same.
Fam, forget about the Burger King and McDonald's.
That was definitely
shit.
marketing.
I was
100%.
watching the news and I've been seeing somebody post the TSA lines from the Atlanta airport, which is already huge and a mess sometimes. That line was extremely long. It didn't look like anything I would want to wait in, because the TSA workers are walking out. They're walking out. They're not working.
Which
They're
is why I'm
not
not
getting a
getting on a flight
paycheck.
anytime
Houston
soon.
Airport. They
I
actually
gotta
had to
get on.
shut down.
I gotta get on a flight soon, like this week.
No.
So what? I gotta get to the airport 4 hours in advance.
Probably to be.
I got to
smart.
do the old move. Yo, I broke my foot. Let me get the wheelchair.
Yeah.
That's happening.
It's a good move.
If you think I'm waiting on a 3-hour line, no, I'm gonna fake the little injury.
Just pay for Clear.
I have Clear.
You should be all right.
Pre-check.
I'm just not getting
I
on no
both.
flights. Fuck.
Oh wait, Clear does bypass all that, huh?
Clear, you just walk right through that.
Clear
shit.
and pre-check.
Oh, why them niggas ain't get Clear?
Yeah, but Clear becomes a problem when everybody.
I
got
walk
Clear.
right
everyone
on
got
Clear.
Clear, yeah.
Clear.
Well,
Clear.
niggas don't fly enough to just get clear.
No, Clear cool till you put your fingerprint up there and it's scanned, and then they say, all right, but we need a pre-check.
Gotta get both.
I'm the only guy that has Clear that needed to pre-check.
I have both.
Do you have pre-check?
They pre-checked me.
No, do you have pre-check?
No, I hate pre-check.
Oh, well, you should get pre-check.
I don't want pre-check.
I hate the word pre-check.
I don't want pre-check.
I just want to keep my
Yeah, you
laptop
should.
in my bag.
I
That's why
want-
I got
I
it.
And your
want-
shoes on.
That's all the only reason I got
I
it.
want Clear, and I love taking my shoes off
Okay.
at any time in life.
Compelling
All
content.
right.
All right, fine. Let me find what else is going on out here
Really smoking
that is
this episode.
important to talk about. Let me see. Elliot didn't invite us to his birthday party, but that's cool.
No, he invited me.
Weird
Yo,
flex,
all right.
okay.
So I assumed it was in. I assumed it was in LA.
Weird flex.
It wasn't.
Weird flex.
Why is Berg calling me right now? Because the Mixie
you
Boys
at,
was
bro?
hanging out with Berg. Hey,
Where
hello.
are you at? Where you at?
I'm doing my podcast.
Why the fuck are you not at Jungle City?
Berg,
What type of stylish fitting are you at?
Berg, I have a business to run. Jungle City will be
Joe.
there after I'm done. I'm sure the Mixie Boys were
Joe.
there. They had a blast listening to all the new Jeremiah records.
Joe,
I'll get there.
Joe,
Yes.
Joe, I tried to put the message and decode it for you in the records, and you hated on the record before it came out. Do you know what it's called?
No.
No stylist, nigga.
Anybody want to talk about that record not taking off?
Man, Craig Calman called me. I'll call you back.
But I was hanging up on you. I hate when niggas do it. I was trying to get off with you.
Yeah. On that note.
Now he want, yo, Craig, no. Bye. Nobody want to talk about that No Styles record not going nowhere.
I hear it get played a lot on the radio in New York.
How you doing?
Nobody want to talk about that going
Radio
bad,
in New York,
going
that's
bad
what I'm
record. Y'all want to revisit that?
About what?
Going Bad record?
Meek and Drake.
I don't know if there's much to talk about.
Last week I
I
thought.
bet you
Last
don't.
week.
No, I still think I'm right.
No, I
still
last,
think
You're
I'm
not.
right.
You
I
was
don't-
in
I don't-
indictment
I
when they
don't.
played the Uptown
I don't.
Vibes record. It's gonna work then.
Maul.
Well, no, okay, that's fine.
I'm raising my
Going
hand
Bad
just to
didn't either.
say I'm walking that one back.
I know you are.
I do not think that the Uptown Vibes record is better than that record.
I know you don't.
Wait, what was the
I'm
argument?
still sticking with
Not-
my
not
They
to
original
thought
point.
Uptown Vibes, Meek and Fab record was better than Going Bad, Drake. And
I still think that.
Oh,
no, it's not.
yeah, it's not.
But he's a Drake stan. You can't ask him.
I mean, it's concise. It's to the point, and it's just
It's a better record.
It's a better record. Everybody's just a better record.
I do think that video with everything they're doing is gonna get it to @1 pretty quickly.
It's already at number
I'm
one, right?
calling Jinx to see if we can get some inside scoop on this Dreamville stuff.
Yo, show what up?
This is Joe Budden from the Joe Budden Podcast. How are you doing this fine evening?
Oh, Jesus Christ, what's up, man?
I'm here with Parks Mall, Justice, and Rory. Got Jinx on the phone. Everybody say hi to Jinx.
Hey, Jinx.
Yo,
Jinx, how's it going?
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like this has something to do with an outfit. Is this garment
That's
talk?
funny as fuck.
Garment talk.
That's That's
Well,
This is garment talk.
What did you wear to the Dreamville session?
Jinx, you're that paranoid. I know we about to go back to work, but no, I'm not calling you to fuck with you about an outfit. I'm calling you because I've been seeing the tweets. I've been seeing
tweets
you
are those?
the tweet where you said, "Yo, my name is Jinx, and I've been on this earth a long time, but I've never had a moment quite be fulfilling as when I walked into the Dreamville session. I never saw artists so selfless, creating with such an energy and such an energetic vibe." You tweeted all of that, so I was like, damn, what Golden was doing.
Yeah, you made that
It sounds like drugs.
You made that hella suspect.
So what the hell was going? I said I gotta call Jinx to see what was happening in Atlanta.
Nah, man. Yo, it was crazy. I just saw hella folk running around, artists that I never saw even interact before. Everyone's moving through each different room, recording, throwing verses on here, there. Like, I got to see verses and songs. You know, for y'all, that shit is regular. As someone that worked in media all the time, they don't invite us to shit like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I got invited as a non-media dude just to kind of hang out. And it was dope, you know, like, got to see fucking what's his face, Buddy drop verses live. See,
Wait, Jinx, slow down. Before you start dropping names, let me confess. Are you ready?
You wanted to go to the Dreamville sessions? You about to come out of retirement?
Not at all. That was the last place I want to be. I never understand studio sessions with a bunch of rappers just migrating. I never want to be there. But what I noticed was I saw people compiling a list of all the people that were there, right? Mm-hmm. And nobody is saying this. But let me ask you, were there a lot of people there that you really didn't give two fucks about?
No, I can't say that.
Oh, man.
Actually, for me, it was dudes.
Jesus, man.
Like, Joe, come
God
on.
damn it.
You know, I'm going to give you the answer you want. You know this by now.
All right, fine. What was Nav doing?
You said what?
Was Nav there? If Nav wasn't there, I'm not listening.
Nah, nigga, if Nav was there, I don't know, man. I might have just caught the flight back home. No, man, you know, it was artists that I did care about that I didn't even think was on the Dreamville radar. You know what I mean? Like, I can't say, one, I don't know that much, but I'll say, like, the people I saw that was getting busy was the young dudes. You know what I mean? Like Buddy, Smino, Ski Master Slump God.
Cool.
Who else was up there? Like,
I'm straight.
Fucking Guap Dad. Like, dudes were going crazy.
Nope.
And the dope shit about it, the shit I did tweet, was that it was it really was an unselfish environment. Like, you know, I know that rappers kind of have this thing where, like, y'all in the same room and niggas won't even look each other in the eye. It'll be sort of like, I'm over here in this corner, y'all over here in this corner. It was like everyone was in the same space. For me, huh?
Was this different from when you went to Wyoming? Or Ferguson?
I went to Wyoming. I bet. You know what the worst part is, Joe? I walked in, and when I finally saw Cole, the thing that hit me was like, wow, I actually haven't seen this guy in person since I saw him in Ferguson. And I was like, if I say this shit to Joe, he's gonna kill me. Nah, but
were you there with the Bucks?
The Milwaukee Bucks were there?
And fucking George Hill was there.
Wait,
like,
time out.
Brad.
No, time out. Let me get this joke off, man. Hold up. The Bucks was there.
Did they get an actual
Why
flyer?
are the fucking Bucks at the Dreamville session?
They had a flyer?
Why is Greek
Bro, I'm
Freak
telling
checking
you,
out the tunes?
Gotta get the
This was
opinion.
like, yo, it was nuts, man. It was like such a, it's hard to explain, like, because for me, I don't get a chance to go to shit like that. And what was dope is that I figured people, and then a couple of niggas
It
thought,
was definitely called.
which is crazy, but they was like, it wasn't like a situation where I pulled up and niggas closed the laptops and was like, oh, what's he doing here? It was like, you could just kind of be in the room and catch an idea or hear what someone else was talking. Like, it was like a lot of family shit.
So when is this album coming out?
I don't know.
Wait, so they invited you there and didn't tell you? Didn't tell you nothing?
Nigga, first off, bro, I walked in there and then very quickly I was like, oh shit, I'm the only one that doesn't make music in here besides yo. I guess I'm just gonna be here. And I was just there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't long. I saw people were very upset on the internet. People were like, yo, why is media there? Why is Jinx there? Where's everyone in media? And it's like, yo, it was just me and yo. That was it. And you know me, I'm on my you shit. So how you say you're not a rapper no more, but I know you still got bars. I'm on some shit where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not media. You know what I mean? Like,
but they got questions.
That's
but I work for a media
Joe
platform.
Budden shit.
Were there any hoes present in this studio?
J. Cole.
Hoes. Is that what you asked? Were there hoes present?
Yeah.
Yes, promiscuous women.
You say hoes like that.
There weren't any.
It was Cole and Black together. I know it was some hoes in there.
Yo, apparently I missed the Black pull up. The legend and lore about that shit is that my man pulled up and dropped the verse and then like bounced, like dropped it quick, came in ready, spit that shit. I don't know if it was one take, but the way niggas was talking about it was like some legendary
Black
shit.
Because Black don't want to hang out with Nav
he
and Russ.
Black goes home.
Who else was there? Logic.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I'm imagining whatever people think. Like if niggas think of Wyoming, whatever that was, like team sweatshirts and
Y'all
Chris
couldn't
Rock.
wait to go
You
out
know what
there,
I mean?
though.
Like
There was no
it
bonfire.
was the opposite of that. You know what I mean?
Well, Jinx, I got to be perfectly honest with you, and I'm going to say this in closing. If the Return of the Dreamville's 3 album is whack, you getting it from me. Like I hate that the pressure of this album falls on you, but you and I go back to work in about 2 weeks, and if this shit is trash, you and Deani is getting it. That's
You know what's fucked up?
That's all I
is
got,
that
bro.
It's fucked up because that's how niggas think. Where people were so mad that I got invited, and niggas was putting the pressure album on me. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't rap. I don't rap. Like, how is this on me?
Because J. Cole's supposed to invite some light skin press. Are you ready for our show to come back?
Nigga, yes, bro. I'm fucking bored as hell.
Me too. I'm broke as hell.
Also,
I need them checks. Them weekly checks? God damn.
Bruh.
I missed that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga, I need to check some more.
Spotify pay once a month. Where is Revolt?
Fucking ordering shit online like shit I don't need. Whack shit that would sound cool last year.
Fuckers be waiting
I'm
for
over
the
here trying to
12th.
fulfill all the money I didn't make at my last job.
Wait,
now I'm broke.
Hey, Jinx, Spotify ain't even pay us for fucking January.
Word.
They snuck it in December for tax reasons. I'm broke as hell.
Jinx, we get paid on the 12th sometimes.
I can't wait to see you and Deani in them.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck though. The only disappointment I had over the break was like, damn, man, Puff ain't do a holiday party. I was like, I kind of needed that for the gram. I needed that New Year's party, bro.
All right. Rest in peace, Kim Porter. I kind of knew that Puff wasn't throwing a party.
Damn, bro, why'd you slam that right after? Now I'm the asshole. Cut this shit out. This shit live. Cut this shit out.
Why'd you slam that right after? Now I'm the asshole.
My bad, Jinx. I'll talk to you soon, bro.
All right, man.
One. Can I ask you guys a question that has absolutely zero to do with music?
Sure. No. Because this is a music podcast.
No,
and we're
it's
here
not.
to talk about the sales. Talk about the numbers, Joe. No.
It's not a music podcast, by the way. I don't know what type of podcast this is. I would like to ask you, gentlemen, when was the last time your ego played a part in your relationships?
About like an hour or two ago.
I'd like to hear more about it from each
In
of
your
you.
relationship, like with your girlfriend?
Relationship with your girl, or just relationships, period, with people that you have relationships with.
My ego played a part. It's been a while, but it has. It's happened. Like
It's been a long time. You're saying.
Yeah. Sometimes you just feel like certain shit you're just not doing. Like I'm bigger than that. I'm not doing that.
All right, not gonna tell us more.
No, I'm just that's what it was for me. It was certain shit I just wasn't.
Not gonna be specific.
I mean, it could be going to a certain restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Or going to a certain part of town. Like, I'm not going over there for what? Like, I have no business going over there. I should not be on that side of town. I should not be in that restaurant.
I'll need to configure a different question for you.
Okay. Configure it.
Gentlemen. Rory.
I think my stubbornness comes from my ego. So I let a lot of fights like linger for way longer than they need to be, simply off me just thinking I'm right. And I'm not trying to hear what you have to say because my ego.
That's your arguing style. You're the let it linger.
Oh yeah,
guy.
Which is bad. I'm trying to be better about that.
Rory, you look like you start cleaning up when you get mad.
Hell yeah.
I do too. For
You
sure.
start wiping shit down?
Yeah, because before.
Don't you wish she started cleaning up when she got mad? Like, why she just get to storm out?
You know why I do that?
You can grab Windex.
Because what it used to be, the way you would clean the crib is if a chick was coming through, you'd clean better than you usually do. You'd clean quick. It would just motivate you to clean the crib. Now that I don't have that, I have to start a fight to clean my house. It's my new strategy because I want to get up and clean.
I can only ask Rory and Parks this. You guys don't notice that you like really don't give a shit about yourself because you got a girl?
What do you mean?
Well, that's the only way to keep a
God.
successful relationship. It's all about her.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like you don't groom yourself?
You let yourself go, man.
You definitely
No, men, we die a little inside every day.
I haven't done a push up in a decade. Like a single nigga, you gonna get down before the shower. Give him 20, maybe.
You gotta keep your shit right.
I be laying there with my girl, knowing my body is trash too. I don't care. I don't care.
Yo, and I feel like that era kind of left. I feel like chicks don't give a fuck anymore about what dudes' bodies look like. I really don't.
You know why? Let me tell you. I've thought about this. It's because
they ran through enough athletic niggas that ain't shit.
the muscle bound dudes and tall dudes.
Hey,
those two, muscle bound dudes and tall dudes. Just think about this for a second, like I have.
Okay.
Those really are the only two groups of dudes who can't brag about the traits that attract women to them. It's really corny when they do it.
I've seen a lot of dudes with their height in their bio.
Oh, they look trash.
You see niggas with their height in their bio?
Yes, them
Hell
niggas.
yeah.
Yo, today's Wednesday. Everybody over 6'5", post a pic. It looks nuts. Niggas over
What type of
6'5".
nasty shit
Yo,
is that?
y'all look trash.
That's crazy.
There's no way for 6'5" niggas outside of a chick just looking at you and saying, "Damn, he's tall." That's all you got.
That's all they got.
There's no other way. You're not a funny nigga. Accentuates a sense of humor. Like tall niggas can't walk in and tippy toe.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's over.
And also says a lot about a girl when you date a swole nigga.
Muscle bound niggas be shirtless in December in New York.
It's like, why are you,
dude? It's freezing.
like, why are you so small, bro? It's not even cool.
Why
like,
you got
for
that
what?
much time to hit the gym?
Okay.
That's
I
nuts.
see where you going with this.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, I let myself go.
If you can lift your left,
I'm not
Tell him, King.
I'm not confident in myself.
if you can lift
now.
your left and right titty up, it's not cool.
But yeah, my girl's not leaving me. Man. And I look trash and she's not leaving.
Yo, how old was y'all when y'all started like having sex like butt naked, no socks, no nothing?
23.
how old am I right now?
You just started?
I still don't. I still wear socks.
You still
wear socks?
Wait.
Wait,
You still wear socks when you having sex
Wait,
with your
I don't even
girlfriend?
know if you're really in a relationship.
How
now.
convenient
Why?
is that?
You
Wow. How convenient
You
is
still,
fucking
you still
that?
wear socks with your girl
And
while you having
Parks is
sex?
tall, so they the tall socks.
Yo, that's
He ain't wearing ankle socks.
Parks, you a
Y'all take your socks off?
Yo, hell yeah.
Neutral
You
button.
keep your socks on with your
I keep my
girl?
socks on pretty
You
much
a
all the time.
sick nigga,
Yeah,
Parks.
that's sick.
Parks,
man.
why are you
That's
fucking with your
sick.
socks on?
Take your socks off when you laying with your
and,
girl,
yeah,
bro.
and your jeans.
That's some Ozark shit.
Like, what's wrong with you?
And your
You
jeans.
think I'm fucking through the jean hole? Through the dick hole?
That nigga Parks pulls his little zipper down and gonna start going ham.
Yo, niggas used
take-
to
Open the butterfly.
Hey,
Yo,
remember
take them
fucking with your
Levi's
jeans?
off?
You remember that? Remember having sex
fucking
with
through
the
the
jeans?
boxer hole?
My nigga, it's been some dark days, man.
Let me tell you something. I fuck with my jeans on one. It took about one time for my baby mama turned around like, fam. Hey, I don't know what you're doing back
Yo,
there.
Parks, you gotta take your socks off when you having sex with your lady, man.
I mean, that's what you go. You strip down butt naked, butt ass.
Hell
Yo,
yeah.
dog,
Sock
I
off.
can't even sleep with clothes on anymore.
Wait,
No, if you're having morning sex, obviously the socks are off.
I
but
take my.
If you're having
I
like,
get butt ass when I walk in. When I walk in the house,
I can't-
I don't want to have clothes on
Yeah,
in the house.
I can't even fall asleep with.
if you're
with
doing like
clothes
an
on.
evening sex, like we just got home from the
Evening
bar. Or
sex.
whatever.
Oh, I'm not having sex in the evening.
Who has
my,
sex in the
my
evening?
shows is on, bitch.
So are you? Wait, are y'all morning sex guys or like night sex guys?
I prefer
Like,
more.
Night.
well, if I had,
You gotta get the stress of the day out.
Fat.
Yeah.
You gotta get
the stress
You
of
gotta
the
get the
day
stress
out.
of the day
let's
out.
make an edit point on that. Just say it might just come. It might rub a little. I mean, like,
I be trying to go ham in the morning if she wasn't asleep. Fuck.
yo.
She's a fucking worthless sack of shit. In the
Oh
morning.
my gosh.
Okay, we have to edit.
You're out of control.
Save on.
No, I don't really mean it. I don't mean
Yeah,
it
out
like
of
that.
control.
I'm just saying the more I wake up early, you hit your girl with the hard dick in the back, lower back.
Yeah.
She's gotta scoot over a little bit, like ignore it. Bitch, you feel this, man. Come on, man. Come on, scoot back.
Scoot back. Scoot back.
One scoot back.
Scoot back.
Why you not doing the scoot back?
You
move?
have to have sleep sex?
Have what sex?
Shit.
Have sleep sex?
Yes. Well,
Yeah,
I
it's always
would.
Huh?
Back in my heyday, I did. I don't know what happened to me lately.
Let
Yo,
yourself
being
go.
single, like I was saying earlier, being single though, it's whack. because you really don't know when you're gonna have sex again. Like honestly,
You're trash.
no, you don't. Honestly, you really don't. Oh, that shit is all. You just rolling the dice when you're single. Like, yo, I might get some.
Yeah, but there's a rush in that.
That's why I'm over it.
There is.
The thought of not knowing is the best
chase
part.
the thrill.
That's
Right.
really it.
Yeah, we all in relationships. We miss that shit.
I do miss that a little bit, like being extra thirsty.
Extra thirsty.
Extra thirsty is bad.
You lose that when you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
There's no reason to be thirsty.
I tell you right now, extra thirsty is bad. You can never make a good
That shit
decision
is
on
fun,
extra.
but it's fun.
Yeah, it's definitely like a roller
If you out of
coaster.
town, you never coming back. Yeah, you can be extra thirsty. You
you
can say
out
you
of
can say some
town?
wild shit.
You said, oh, if you're never going back to that state.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can get your shit off.
get your shit off.
You can get your shit off in Idaho.
Yeah.
Fuck you thought. Say
Why you in Idaho?
If I would have went to
Exactly.
Wyoming, I would have definitely got my shit off. And,
Oh my
and
God, there
never
was
went
so
back.
much filth happening in Wyoming around that album. We
Around the
what-
bonfire?
Yeah, we know what was going on with that.
Yes, Jules was wilding.
Oh my god!
See, it's always one to jump out there.
You don't think she was wilding?
Yes, I do think she was
Come
wild.
on.
I'm not with you.
Wait, why you think? She was,
I'm
wait,
coming,
wait,
I'm
wait,
on.
wait. Why we think she was wild?
Because they was around a campfire doing some Lord of the Flies shit. They was ready to kill everybody.
Justice beat.
Huh?
Justice beat.
Oh no!
Ah, Justice Jules.
Nah, that's the whole.
My nigga Just Jules. Okay, Just
Yo,
Jules.
wait, this is really our job?
Yeah.
Like to really just talk shit all day?
This is it right here, bro.
Justice, this is what we got.
This is all I got. This is all we got, man.
This is all we
Listen,
got.
there's some drinks
This
in
is
the
all we
fridge.
got
Help
for you,
yourself.
man.
You know what
Yeah, America.
But
This
Jeff,
shit's
what-
amazing.
What was our job supposed to be though?
No. This is the best job you could ever. If you're in school, like, do this.
Yeah.
This is the best shit to ever do.
I would encourage.
I don't know
doing
what this is, but
Well, that's the funny thing. When we was in school, they wouldn't have encouraged us to do this.
No, I never even knew what entrepreneurs were.
All of the shit that my teachers told me would be necessary tools in my future, they're not necessary tools.
Never been. Fuck Miss Running.
I've never used trigonometry a day in my life.
Or geometry.
Fuck Miss Rennan.
Bro, like, she hated on me so crazy. It was so fucked up. She told me I was gonna be shit.
Why she do that?
I don't know. She probably still at the same school though.
Yeah,
Fuck Miss Running.
She ain't hear that black shit.
She didn't hear that.
She ain't hear that new black shit. Wait, something else happened that's important. Not the government shut down. Do we want to talk about Ed Buck ordering and killing young black bisexual and homosexual men in his apartment in L.A. and not being charged and indicted
this?
for any of
Who
it?
the fuck
this
is
is a
that?
wild story.
Nasty shit.
Ed Buck, y'all didn't read about this. This
I read about
this
it.
was 2
Fuck
weeks ago.
Ed Buckyard. Where's he
Ed
at?
Buck is a Democratic Party donator. He is sponsor. He donates funds to the Democratic Party in L.A. This is the second young man that they have found dead in his apartment from an apparent overdose. And last week, a third young man came forward to say that Ed Buck attempted to get a little freaky with him and suggested that he inject what was it? Whatever it was.
looks like crystal meth.
Crystal meth.
My
Homeboy
God.
snitched on Ed Buck's whole little freaky operation
That's a nasty
and said he
operation.
decided to get out of there. Lucky
So wait,
for him.
Is the kick he's trying to kill niggas or he's trying to have a good time?
That's the thing. That's the thing, Just.
I think that looks like a good time
I'm not
for him.
certain. I think he's trying to have a good time and he's doing it incorrectly. Either that or he gets off on killing young bisexual black men, and I don't know. He probably should have went to jail for that.
Probably. Yeah, it should.
Yeah.
I'm
Ed Buck is a little
nasty.
nuts. What else is some other stuff going on?
Did you see
in
the Fyre Festival doc?
I saw the one on Hulu.
Yeah, me too. Rory saw the other
That-
one.
so you
Rory's
did-
got the
you
inside
did
scoop.
watch it?
Yeah, of course. Immediately.
That did you like it?
Hell yeah.
I was glued to the edge of my seat.
That shit was hilarious.
Wait, is that the Ja Rule thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, they did a doc on that.
There's
Yeah,
two of them.
there's
There's
two.
one on Netflix and there's one on Hulu. The one on Hulu is called Fyre Fest.
And Hulu pulled the little move. They dropped their shit early to jump the gun on Netflix.
So wait, is Ja Rule eating off this?
Nah, I don't think so.
That's the
I
question
don't
of the
think
day.
Ja Rule is a defendant in that case.
Sounds like a way to make the.
I didn't
Sounds
know.
like a way to make the bread back.
I didn't know how intricate all of that was. I guess I got on to that whole Fyre Festival scam late. But watching the Hulu doc, They basically show how homeboy Billy McFarland has basically been a scammer, a white-collar crime dude his entire life, and has always kind of scammed to cover up the latest scam.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
His whole
definitely
life.
Yeah, he scams to cover
He's
the
a
scam.
he's a Rob Peter to pay Paul type of
I
scammer.
had no choice but to watch that and feel like, wow, man, talk about white privilege. A black dude would never get that far in that scam.
Hell no.
Like, a black dude wouldn't be able to meet homeboy who ran whatever he ran, and then he killed himself because he was a fraudster. It was nuts. But that Hulu doc is really, really good. I didn't see the Netflix one that Rory saw. Maybe he can speak to it for us.
So, from my understanding, the Hulu one had Billy
dog.
actually in the film.
the dude was in
So
it.
the Netflix one does not have him in it. It has the actual staff that was employed by him and put the entire thing together.
The
so
staff
it's
was in
them.
the Hulu one too.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the same staff, but
So he got a doc. to
They
beat
explained
the doc.
everything.
The
and it
Hulu
is-
one had some ex-workers of the Fuck Jerry Media team. Ex-workers.
and the Netflix is made by Fuck Jerry.
And Fuck Jerry, they're named as defendants in the lawsuit as well.
They were the marketing team behind
That
Fyre
partnered
Festival.
with Fyre. Yeah, to do all the fuck shit.
Well, the Netflix one, it has a lot of comic relief. Like, it starts out with the whole history, but man, is it fucking funny to listen to all these people talk about how this shit fell apart and how
I don't know. If,
crazy. I thought this shit made me look at it. I already thought it was crazy.
yeah,
This made me go, wait, this is a whole extra
they were
level
charging
of
people
fucking
like
crazy.
$250,000 to go see this show.
But they were
Fair.
paying a lot too. Word to the offers, because one of my clients got an offer.
Oh, for real?
So it made it so hard to resist because everything was just like clashing. It's
Did
like,
he do?
It's like a
he or
crazy
she
offer.
Do the
with a-
show?
Huh?
Did he or she do the show?
No, we didn't because that shit seemed crazy.
Oh, okay.
Like you know when you know your artist like worth and you be like, nigga, that's crazy. Shit seem off.
But when I was watching,
And it's never been done too. Like when it's never been done, that's when he's like, oh no. You gotta
Right.
you gotta protect your client. Then.
Yeah,
I feel you.
I'll be honest, I was watching and I couldn't help but feel like while they were scamming, I felt like I think I can throw this thing.
That's what you came up with. You got some tents?
Yeah.
Some grilled cheese sandwiches.
I
Budden
felt
Fest.
like I could partner with Spotify to come up with 10 to 15 acts that I personally would want to see at a performance, right? Then I felt like I could partner with Rory and they could do like a Duce party 3 nights in a row somewhere. And
should
then I
probably go
started
somewhere
thinking
a
about the
little more.
sponsor, the sponsor money that they were scamming that somebody credible could actually go and get. It's really feasible for somebody to throw an amazing weekend. I mean, exactly what they were pitching, it can happen.
Rory
It has-
kind of does
but it has
for a
happened.
living.
It's-
Tell me
that's why-
more. Tell me more.
That's why some of these festivals
Yeah,
pop
it's
up
a
out of
festival.
nowhere. Like,
Well, no, in the
and sell
doc,
out.
in the doc, they explained the birth of Coachella and some of these other festivals. But do y'all feel like there's a festival that exists currently that really speaks to the pulse of what's happening?
Rolling Loud.
Yeah, that would be the closest.
Rolling Loud for sure.
Yeah, that would be the closest.
And I mean Coachella to an extent, but they're just on a way more massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
platform
Okay, so
at
I
this
guess
point.
all right. Let me rephrase the question. Y'all don't feel like there's not room for another?
Yeah,
Oh
there
no,
is.
there's
well,
room.
Like
No,
y'all
festivals
would welcome another round.
Festivals
No, we
pop up
won't.
every fucking day and they sell out.
Justice, what are you talking about?
No, I wouldn't welcome another festival, bro. It's too many festivals in general.
Name me all these festivals that are too
There's
many.
way too many.
Bro, there's literally
a lot.
I mean,
I understand that. Name
Right.
me all of the festivals that you're referring to.
There's Governor's
you want me to
Ball,
name festivals that don't
Panorama.
matter or festivals that do matter?
I want you to name as many festivals as you can. I'm of the belief you probably won't be able to name more than
Governor's
6.
Ball, Firefly,
Panorama.
Coachella,
Parks Relax, that's
Panorama,
3, 4.
FYF,
5.
Music Midtown,
Yep.
Lollapalooza,
Made.
Bonnaroo, Made in America, OVO Fest,
Essence Fest.
Travis Scott Fest, Post Malone Fest.
All of
Like,
these-
nigga, it's so many fests, bro.
okay. It's a lot of fests.
It's a lot of
I
fests.
know you're trying to prove your point, but I think you might be proving mine. All these festivals that you're naming generate how much income?
Oh, a lot of them are losing, bro.
Tell me about those.
Because you have to understand, like, till you get to a point to where you're profitable, you have to have a bit of brand like traction,
Brand
right?
awareness, yeah.
Because it's like at the end of the day, these acts aren't cheap. To book Kendrick Lamar is not cheap.
Mm-hmm.
To book Drake is not cheap, Travis Scott's not cheap. So like if you're gonna
need both.
Yeah. So if you're gonna do that, so for example, you like the reason why Coachella, Lollapalooza, like or Rolling Loud, for example, like that's like a good motto of a new festival that's able to turn profit because it's hard to book that many clients, that many acts that are like that popping and make your money back because you can only sell tickets for a certain amount.
You're changing my conversation. If somebody were to start this festival, I wouldn't assume them to think they would be making money back year 1, 2. Right?
No.
Yeah, but you also have to understand it's just like music where like a nigga's popping for like a year but like falls off a year or two because there's a certain level of like intellect that comes with booking a festival. Like that's the reason why Tyler is so great because Flognaw, you can tell, is a curated festival that's on the pulse of the culture that's able to be branded outside of music. It's not just music, it's a lifestyle.
And that's their audience of who's going to buy that ticket.
Exactly. And same as Coachella, it's a lifestyle. Same as Lollapalooza, it's a lifestyle. It's not just music because anybody can do music. I can put together a festival and do music, but like you have to do it in a way to where it makes sense. Yeah,
I mean to this point of keeping that ticket price point low, you're not making a shit ton of money off ticket sales. It comes with all sponsorship.
What if Ja is involved?
Listen, I don't know why Joe has not called Ja Rule on this podcast yet.
I'll tell you why.
Because he beat you in
Because two weeks ago, before I knew of any Fyre Festival documentary, I was thinking to just pull up episodes that I thought would be dope. And Ja Rule popped in my mind. So I sent him a DM on Instagram. And it said, hey man, fuck is popping. We got to sit down. I thought that would be a great interview just so I could talk about how he ruined my fantasy football draft by drafting over my shoulder, right? And he hit me back and said, yeah, when I touch down, let's talk about it. And
he ain't touched down yet.
I'll be honest with you. I thought that was an odd response. That was a response. I felt like that was a response that should have been a response to somebody that I've maybe never had a conversation with. So I thought it was a little odd, and I just left it alone. And then I saw that doc, and I said, oh, that's why you're not just confirming interviews, buddy. I'm quite sure he's getting a lot of interview requests about this doc. At the end of the doc, it said, hey, we tried to reach out to Ja Rule, and he said, fuck you.
Yeah. Then they showed his Drink Champ shit.
Well, and then Netflix one, he's involved in like the post call when they all get back from the Bahamas. They use a lot of clips from him. He's in the Netflix one a lot, but not as a specific sit-down
interview. He's in the Hulu one a lot, too. Yeah. Take that, mister. I'll take Kareem Hunt. Fuck out of here.
Mo, that's a good watch.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, I like that.
Why are you touching me?
It's a good watch.
I tell you every week, just don't touch me. You over touch me. Just don't touch me.
That is a nice watch.
Yeah, it's a good watch. I saw it. I was like, oh shit, Joe Budden podcast is.
Yeah,
like,
but pre-Spotify Mall wasn't really into all of that.
I feel trying to say he's changed.
Feel
What
him.
are you talking about? I had all of this before the Spotify deal. What are you talking
As long as you pay your taxes, I'm with it.
Came in the game with money.
Feel me, Rory? Come on, man. Everything ain't Spotify, B.
Rory, you saw all that before the Spotify deal?
Moss had that jewelry well before
I
the
didn't
Spotify
ask.
deal.
Yo, Rory and Maul. Rory got alliances with Maul and Parks and all right.
That's my winner.
Yes, he's had it. My question
flaunted
was
it more a bit since the deal.
Oh, there we go. Thank
How am I
you.
flaunting it?
The sleeve has been a little bit more
It's
loose.
cool.
Yeah, the change,
The sleeve's a little more loose.
Bro, I don't make these. I don't make these shirts, bro. Like if you see it, you see it. You know what I mean? If you know, you know.
Is that a St. John hoodie? Is that a St. John hoodie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Maul's goals right now.
You knew.
Yeah.
He knew.
Yeah.
See what happens when you know?
He knew.
He did his homework.
Yeah, you say shit like that.
Yo, Maul is such a clown. Where's my phone, man?
What I do, man? I want.
Let's
I'm a
see.
clown.
What else is important? Oh, speaking of docs, and I'm not trying to have an in-depth conversation about this, but I'll mention it since I've been on this doc binge on YouTube and Hulu and all these places, right? I was watching a doc. I don't remember the name of it. I don't remember what network. And they were talking about how all of religion is manufactured. And they were saying that gods are an idea that the government came up with
You gotta stay off YouTube, bro.
when population
Although this isn't
when
wrong.
population control was getting out of hand because they could no longer control the beliefs of the masses, so they had to create fictional figures, and that's what I read. And when I read, but that's what I heard, and then I was sad because like, damn man, I believe in God.
They got me.
But it made sense.
No, because don't most religions
But then I was sad.
outdate government?
No,
No.
no, they don't.
No, they don't.
Not at all.
I don't think so.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, but
I don't know, but I
how
don't think so.
populated was the world back then?
Enough.
Well, maybe it's more populated than it was like food supply.
Hell no, it was fucking bears and shit running all around the woods. It was more animals on the fucking
Yeah, but
planet.
it wasn't enough technology to kill it.
Yeah, plus,
I don't believe it.
Plus all the grains and shit we made work.
Yeah.
Do y'all believe that all that shit I just said sounds like some foreign bullshit, or do you believe there might actually be some truth
No, that's
to
kind
it?
of true.
I believe there's truth in most things, but I'm not putting too much into that.
You don't think that religion is part
I'm
of?
just
I mean, religion and God is two different concepts.
Yeah,
Correct.
Religion is something. First of all, I'm not a religious person.
Right.
I don't identify with religion. I think religion separates people. I think it's, it's
politics.
It's politics. It's money involved in religion. I don't believe in that. It's people killing each other over their religious beliefs.
Right.
I can't attach myself to that. I'm a spiritual person. I believe in God. I pray and stuff like that. But I'm not a religious person.
Same. Same.
Y'all don't care about the most liked pic on Instagram being an egg, huh?
No.
I think it's cool.
I fuck with eggs.
It's a moment.
The news was
Maul
really
had
pumping
an
that up.
interesting
That's
take
how bored we are.
on what it's going to end up being.
Yeah, the next post is gonna be a
No,
chicken.
don't do that, Justin. Eggs are great.
No, that's
Eggs
how
are
bored we are when the egg makes the top, the top vibe.
I mean, but eggs.
I was only mad that the egg just created an account. It was the egg's first post. It was an ambitious caption saying, "Hey, let's break the record."
I don't even have friends that do that for me.
And then they broke the record.
Better yet, eggs. That's amazing.
And I'm telling you, the next post is gonna be somebody's mixtape.
That'd be what I need.
If
They're gonna
eggs
listen- they're
put a
gonna listen at
mixtape
me.
out, I'm copying.
The egg mixtape.
I got a
is
conspiracy.
Listen, I bought the Wendy's mixtape.
I want
I
to get
bought the
invited.
Hamburger Helper one too. That's fire.
That's the fucking listening session I want to get invited to. The egg.
Wendy's?
Egg.
I think Rich the Kid is behind the egg.
That's crazy.
Hey, Rich the Kid's girl is pregnant, right? Tory Bricks?
Oh, I don't know, bro.
She is pregnant.
Yeah, you lost.
See,
me.
the
Savon, you on Shade Room?
The Don, no.
Got that on Shade Room?
Savon knew that.
You lost
one
me
off
there,
rip.
guy.
No, listen, not Shade Room shit. That only caught my attention because when I saw it, I said, damn, he's better than me. If I would have got robbed with Shorty, she'd have never seen me again.
Wow, she held it down. She took a right hook for that nigga.
She did take a right hook, big right
Man,
hook.
that was just to throw him
That's
off.
what I'm telling you what I would have did.
That was a what?
That was just to throw him off.
She would have never seen me again.
Oh
She knew the intruders.
Yeah.
She'd have took
She
that,
knew them.
She said, "Don't hit me too hard."
She'd have took that
Oh
right
my
hook and been
God.
sad.
She would have took that right. Only Joe, man.
That's some dark shit.
Take
You
a right
can't.
hook for Joe. He was like, "Oh, it was nice knowing you."
You can't do
Not
that.
even. Not even. I ain't even saying all that. I'm out. Fuck is you talking about? But shout out to them.
Oh, so
Yeah,
Tory
congrats.
Bricks is pregnant. They posted an egg. That could be the
No, I'm
pregnancy.
trying. Oh my God, this is amazing.
See where I'm going?
I
Follow me.
believe Rich
Follow
the
me.
Kid is behind it.
And then his album comes out.
Yes,
The third post.
'cause
Why
he
do
has
you
been
think
teasing
Rich
a new
the
album.
Kid is
You
behind
know what?
it?
You're right. This podcast is New York bias. I've noticed that since you've been here, we've spoken about a lot of people that we never have.
We spoke about Rich Kid before. Rich the Kid.
Only
Why
when
is
he got
that?
robbed.
Because
Yeah,
of New York.
we
Because of New
exactly
York.
spoke about
Because
that.
of New York bias.
I don't know.
Yeah, you should talk about more things that don't have to do with New York.
We do. Joe just
what?
hates. Joe just hates everything outside of New York.
Nah,
New York
that's
is-
not true.
New York is like- New York
I hate
is-
most of New York shit. That's not true.
But you definitely hate everything outside of New York.
Nah, I don't.
You
think
hate
so.
the idea of anything outside of New York. Oh, you fucking idiots moving to LA. Get the fuck out.
Joe loves L.A.
2 years later, I'm thinking about
Joe
moving to LA.
loves L.A.
No, I told him this 2 years ago.
Well, that's what I said when I saw Elliot Wilson celebrating his birthday in L.A. Because he was thanking people that flew out there to party with him, and then I thought about Puff's birthday party. I thought about some of the shit Hov was doing. I'm like, yo, all these niggas are just in L.A. partying.
Yes,
like,
nigga.
Like,
Well,
Yes.
Jay lives
New
in
York
LA.
is dead.
The sun shines and it's more affordable. Although I love New York.
I ain't gonna lie, the sun is overrated.
But no, it ain't.
The sun is mad cheap in LA.
Sun
You
is
can get it
so
so
cheap in
easy.
LA.
It's cheap.
And the sun is a hoe. Like, it just be everywhere.
That's
shining
what
on
I'm
everybody,
saying. At least in
warming
New York,
everybody up.
our sun has standards and like
Yeah.
only comes out.
And I'm mad for New York for driving all the creatives out. Because I love New York. It's been my favorite city forever.
What narrative are you pumping up?
Bro, New York has been my favorite city forever.
The
but
creatives are still here. You
no,
didn't see the
let
Adidas
me
commercial?
finish. Let me finish. If you go back, Soho was the creative central in New York City. It got so expensive and so overpopulated it drew them to Williamsburg. Williamsburg got then overpopulated and gentrified and all that shit, and then they drew them out to fucking Harlem, and then Harlem is now popping, and then now they're in the fucking Bronx. Like,
Justice.
as a creative, where the fuck are you supposed to go? Because creatives living off creative. Like, it's just like
moving,
the road show.
They're moving all the creatives and the black people to like Jersey City.
Say what?
Like they're getting them out of Manhattan.
And that's driving the creatives out. At the end of the day, that's why I'm upset at
You
New
think
York
all
City.
the creatives are in LA?
I think
the people that think they're creative.
Yeah,
in LA.
I think it's more creative friendly because it allows you to be in an environment to where like you can vibe. And
I don't like none of the terms he uses.
What?
Creative friendly.
I mean, it is.
Nobody use creative more than you.
But creative friendly, gonna add another word and change the whole terminology.
It's still
I mean,
creative.
but it is though. Like, I mean, my thing about New York is like, there's no energy that you can replicate on this planet, like unless you're in New York City. There's no energy that feels like it, like that is it, right?
I agree.
And that's what made the city so special. That's why like the heyday was like New York City's like best, like, you know what I'm saying? But like now it's just like, bro, like in order for me to live in New York City, I need to make 6 times more than I actually can afford. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, bro, like I
don't think LA is that far off either.
But the thing about LA is that you can, the thing about LA is that you can drive. New York, you can't drive.
Yeah, I could take the train. Now I got to buy a car out there.
Yeah, but it's like
You can drive in New York. If you can drive in LA, you can drive in New York.
It's just more accessible, and like in LA, it's so much.
LA is
You
not
just
more
can't
accessible.
park
It's
here.
so much
That's the
more
difference.
space. It's cheaper.
You could drive here. You just can't.
It's so much more cheap. It's cheaper. They're like, like to get a Gatorade in New York was like $6, and I was like about to shoot my face.
Whoa, time out.
All right, man. These are all
was it the
false
blue? Was it
narratives.
the blue one?
Yes.
Should have went with the purple.
The blue one. The blue one is worth
Yes,
$6.
it was the blue one.
The purple one.
Does anybody care about Alicia Keys hosting the Grammys?
It's an interesting
No,
choice.
and I don't know why that was the decision. I want to hear some jokes.
Alicia Keys is hosting the Grammys.
Oh my god.
That's interesting.
She gonna be just at the piano.
And if you're just now joining us, Kevin Hart is not only not doing the Oscars, he's not going to apologize for it.
Again,
Shout out to Kevin Hart.
I'm just throwing that out there
he's
to
done
you people.
apologizing.
He shouldn't apologize.
He is doing a non-apology
He
press
shouldn't.
run right
Yeah,
now.
he shouldn't.
Does anybody?
And in a way, that's an apology.
No, he's apologized 9 times.
I know.
Spank
Wait, he has?
apologized.
Yeah.
The whole crew. they all apologized.
Anytime you're doing a press run based off of you not apologizing, that's apologizing.
No, it's an apology.
It is.
It is. What else did I want to ask you guys about? Randomly, I wanted to ask you guys about Big Sean. What is happening with Big Sean?
It's just letting
Come on, Justice. You fuck with Paul Rosenberg, who's at Def Jam. So, and Big Sean's on Def Jam.
He's letting all that Magna toxic shit just clear. Get it out of everyone's mind.
What is your question about Big Sean?
What's happening with Big Sean?
I mean, it sounds like. I mean,
it doesn't sound like anything. 'Cause we haven't heard anything.
Word to his Twitter a while back, he said he was going through like some personal issues, like on some like mental health vibes. So like, let my nigga gather up.
He said that?
Yeah, let my nigga gather up.
I missed that.
Let him
Mental
figure it
health
out.
vibes are insane.
That's a weird.
That's some LA shit. That's some LA shit.
And I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy, but how much longer we got where people just start throwing shit on mental health?
It's been a while. They've had a good run.
But how much longer though? Are we just gonna keep accepting that?
Yeah, a lot of y'all is mentally healthy.
It's gonna rock for a while. It should.
But come on, man. That's like the new I got hacked. Like,
Let
come on,
it,
man. Like,
let it, bro. There's
like,
more.
Jesus Christ.
There's more positive than there is negative.
I'm not saying that people don't have mental health issues. That's not what I'm saying, and I'm not. I sympathize for people that deal with that. I do.
Right.
But come on, we got to start being able to be like, all right, how do we know you have mental health issues?
Yo, this didn't. This
You
don't
can tell
have,
when your bars start decreasing.
This don't have nothing to do with that.
Dad, I don't direct it to mental health. If a nigga bars,
Big Sean's bars got a little shaky at the knees.
So he's suffering from mental health now.
I mean, I don't know, but I'm just saying.
We
Like,
used to call that writer's block.
I'm
no?
saying.
Yo, so all these years, writer's block was mental health.
Yeah.
Don't tap me. Because
I mean, it's hard to bounce back.
I do believe that Janae probably got his pen along.
It's hard to bounce back after control.
Come on, man.
After control, it's hard to like regain
you know what?
regain strength.
Say no more. So all right, so I'm looking all you in your eyes. When I say I got mental health, I don't want none of y'all to be like, man, get the fuck out of here.
Listen, what the boy Drake, what Drake said, they only blessed when I was there. Like I haven't heard from Big Sean since Drake said it wasn't no blessings without me.
It wasn't.
It's true.
No, blessings.
Big Sean
Drake, yeah, it wasn't. Drake was on blessings.
Big Sean has been snubbed forever.
Listen, You talking? I'm a big Sean fan.
Yeah.
Joe, not so much.
Not me too. I'm not really so much a big
Really?
Sean fan.
You don't fuck with Sean?
I mean, I don't. It's not I don't.
He just
fuck
said
with him,
he doesn't.
But I do believe he's overrated.
He said no.
Overrated.
Yeah.
Where's he rated?
Over.
Yeah, over. Yeah.
Over.
But he is. That's the thing. He's a great rapper.
He makes good music.
Yeah, he's a great rapper. But like at the end of the day, it's like you know. He has hits though. I went to Big Sean show.
He stays with the hit.
Yeah, I went to Big Sean show and it was a lot of hits. I will give him that.
He got
We're
records.
saying he has hits. Yes, he has hits. You can't make bounce back and not bounce back. You got to bounce back.
I think that's his problem. He's not consistent enough. He doesn't.
Yeah, he just be dressing nice in pictures with Khaled. We want to hear something.
Big Sean is like the Wale with hits.
Yo, Wale name get used too much.
No offense to Wale.
We just said that J. Cole was the Wale of his tier. Now you're saying Big Sean is the Wale of like you better leave
First
Wale
of all,
alone.
Wale has hits too.
He does, but it's just
Wale got more hits than niggas give him credit for.
But Big
and he raps better than niggas give him credit
his
for.
hits aren't as
fact.
sticky as Big Sean's. Big Sean has
Sticky.
Big Sean has sticky hits. Like his shit.
Niggas will find a way to
Yo,
make
what
create
the
a word.
fuck is Justice
Niggas gonna
talking
find a way to
about?
create a word to get their
Yo,
point
his
across.
hits ain't.
Yeah, but his hits ain't
His hits ain't
sticky.
sticky.
Yeah, you didn't bring the sticky.
You know how you gotta
what I'm
hit?
saying?
Right, but still,
You know how you
I
gotta
don't care.
You know how you
Right.
got to hit and it's a mild hit.
Yeah.
Like Big Sean has hits. That's the difference between him and Wale.
You don't think Bad was a hit?
Bad?
Yeah.
Are
Wale.
we going back to 2010?
Just asking. Was it a hit?
It was a hit. But Big Sean has to like have 5 more after that.
Okay.
I just say he's not consistent.
Yeah, that's just the thing. I believe that. I believe that Big Sean is somewhere he's supposed to be, and everybody think that he's supposed to be there.
I think the time,
but he hasn't proved
I think
it.
the time off
Remember
was
where
great
you
for
heard
him.
it first, people. You won't be getting a Big Sean Black record either. There's a few Black collabs that we've gotten to the bottom of it.
By the way, this has nothing
Rich
to do
the
with Black.
Kid.
These are my thoughts, and I talk shit all day, and nothing to do with that nigga.
Is there such thing as that in hip hop?
Yeah,
If you work with somebody and you have thoughts, aren't they those person's thoughts too?
because niggas is soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it like doesn't make sense. Like we are two different humans that met and worked together. It has nothing to do with his taste and my taste and what he likes.
I don't make the rules, man.
Yeah, and honestly, if you're an artist that feels like a way about it and doesn't want to work with,
So
him
does
'cause
Black
of it.
ever just be like, yeah, you right when you say these things?
No, Black always calls me crazy.
Does anybody care about Rihanna suing her dad?
I'm more mad that she was at SOBs and I wasn't.
Oh, you gonna shoot
Or-
a shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Thought you had a girl.
Is Rihanna
I do.
restoring
She
the
likes it
feeling?
too.
Oh shit, it's lit.
Is Rihanna restoring the feeling?
The SOBs feeling.
She restore the feeling?
Rory said that.
Is this the way like you just like? Did you really just ask that? Like that's all that was. It was like, did you really just say
Rihanna
that?
is restoring the
She
feeling.
bringing SOBs back.
I can't say no because Rihanna DM sent so she can feel better.
That's fire.
That's fine.
Rihanna DM Sin so
That's
Sin
fine.
could feel better.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Rihanna DM my nigga Bug.
Congratulate me for it. DM
Shout out
me.
to Boogie. I just want to shout out to Boogie.
I DM Rihanna,
DM'd him
five years
he's
ago and
not
said,
gonna do
hey,
that.
want to help me
He's not
propose? Shit's still sitting there.
You're not gonna do that.
What?
Rihanna DM my artist Boogie too.
Hey, all right now. What you said?
I gotta give my nigga a shout out.
I mean,
You feel me?
weird flex, but okay.
Weird
Yeah.
flex.
What she say?
You damn right. Hey, Boog. Hey, Boog.
That's not a weird flex.
You
by the way.
damn
That's a
right.
normal
Hey,
flex.
Boog.
Yeah, word.
I'm a
Hey,
gen-
Boog, you the best rapper out.
No, she meant to
Word-
say that to
word
A
on
Boogie.
me.
That's
Word
what I
on
meant to
me.
say. It was a typo.
No.
Word on me. Rihanna did not say word on me to
Yes, she
Bugs.
did. Yes, she did.
When Bugs' album coming out?
25th
25th
of January.
like
January.
next
January. Any
Yeah,
2
features, huh?
Yeah, big features.
Can you tell us any?
No. Shady does not. allow me
Secret
to do that.
society over there. You know that, Joe.
I don't know anything.
Yes, you do.
We walked into a bowling event. I was telling you this off the air, but I'll give you a mild version. We walked into a bowling event, and it was Kaiser's bowling event. Kaiser works at Atlantic, and we walked in.
It was Angela Yee's birthday
I
party.
panned to my left, and I saw Paul Rosenberg standing there looking tall. He's fucking looking 6'7". It was weird. I didn't know what was going on.
Shout out,
You
Paul.
were shook?
So then I kept walking. Never the case. Then I kept walking, and then I looked again. I didn't see him anymore. And then I was like, "Damn, man, Paul just maybe bounced because I came in." But then I felt good about it. It's like, yeah, the fuck out.
Why'd you feel good
The
about
fuck,
it?
yeah, get the fuck out of here, nigga. When a real nigga walk in. Number one. Number two, you wasn't out hanging out at bowling events when Slaughterhouse needed to sell some records. God damn it!
Wait, so you think that would have done it for
The
Slaughterhouse?
fuck is you out here now talking about some hey new YG coming? Then no, nigga, no.
That's what he was at the bowling event doing?
No, sorry.
He was a street team for
I
YG?
don't know.
Bowling event?
I don't know.
Wait, but I got paused back though. Were y'all outside? Y'all run outside?
We
So like,
inside.
why should he be outside? You outside now because you got a little Joe Budden podcast and you popping out.
That's true.
So you outside, but y'all wasn't outside.
Nah, we was trying to be.
Nah,
outside.
you
So
were-
I got
you were
paused back.
inside.
What's up?
Joe was
You was
only
inside.
He was only at
You was
Sin City.
rapping about being inside and how much you hated
That's-
outside.
that's true.
Slaughterhouse was the most
Inside.
miserable,
Inside.
most jaded, most
bro.
anti-industry group ever.
So why you want him to go outside because you don't want to go outside? That's selfish.
No, I
They
was,
just
I
all
was, I was
could rap
trying to
their
go
ass off.
outside.
That's
Nigga
all.
snuck a Bad Meets Evil out.
Word, it went platinum on you.
Yeah, word. Crook was tight.
Yo, by the way, you.
I would be tight though.
Hey, Crook, you was mad, nigga. Don't front. No, but what I was saying, yeah, that's the only reason I was tight about it. But then, so when he left, I was like, damn, why Paul leave? But then I remember why Paul left because I said a bunch of bad things about Paul. Right?
Yo, Joe, you stupid.
But then I said to myself, yo, I think that's corny. I think that's super corny that executives get to feel like you have a problem with them just because you think they're bad executives. I don't have. Hey, so let me just say, hey, Paul, I have no problem with you, Paul. I love Paul. Paul's excellent. I just think he has no idea what he's doing. The same way I think a bunch of other executives have no idea what they're doing. At Def Jam, Kevin Loud, they have a fucking idea what he was doing. There's a bunch of executives out there, they have no idea what they're doing. They're collecting checks, scared to get fired from their job. That's what's happening.
I agree.
That don't mean it's beef.
Yeah, it's a lot of execs
agree.
that's just
Yeah, there shouldn't be
taking up
nothing
space.
wrong
In a
with
way.
that.
In a
Yeah.
way.
No,
But
I mean,
I think that's coming to an end though,
it has to
Why
be.
you say that?
because the business is changing.
Nah, I don't think it's
I don't know, man.
The business. I mean, we seeing it. People end up taking random jobs at random companies with random titles.
Yeah, that's true.
That shows you that shit is happening. Parts are moving.
Yeah.
Things are coming into play. It's like it's not going to be much longer where executives are just sitting in music offices or executives are sitting in offices controlling music.
You're right.
It's not going to be. It's not much longer. Change is happening for sure.
Yeah, no, they're definitely getting the fuck out of here. But in the same breath, though, a lot of executives have been able to skate for so long because they can just throw money at things that are working.
Right.
Right? But in the same breath, like Maul said, like, you know, like the independent and the idea to self-distribute is just like more, you know, relevant than ever. So it's just like, no, a lot of them are going to become not relevant because you can't do shit for me but throw me a check. But in the grand scheme of things, if you gave a fuck about your future, you would not take that check and bet on yourself.
Yeah, what we're gonna see a lot this year and in months to come are companies and corporations who have a whole lot of money just throwing it around and not really having any real clue of what they're doing. See, money might attract money, but it don't necessarily attract people that know what they're doing.
Right. It doesn't attract intellect.
Yeah, not at all, not at all. A few weeks ago, I talked about Apple's purchasing of iHeart. Last week, I talked about Sirius's purchasing of Pandora. This whole week, I've been glued to Steve Harvey losing his daytime show to Kelly Clarkson, and I'm glued to
The
that.
singer?
They didn't tell him. According to Steve Harvey, they have not notified him. However, he believes his show will be canceled for Kelly Clarkson's show to precede the Ellen show. So NBC is moving around. All of the places that create content, need content, distribute content, is a lot of moving pieces. So if you're a creator out there, I would suggest that you pay a lot of attention to all of these things. I can't speak further than that in this podcast because the powers that be are listening, and
Fuck
I
the
don't
powers
want
that
them. I don't want them to know that I'm as smart as I am.
No, no, and that's been the problem, because like what these niggas do is they try to play niggas for dumber than what they actually are, and they use money because they understand niggas don't have shit, so they use money as like a form of control. But fuck them niggas, honestly, y'all niggas is preaching the right shit and don't censor yourself because them niggas listen. Fuck them niggas.
No, we
And I might lose my deal after this.
No. First of all, you got a few deals, so you'll be fine. And second of all, no, we don't. I'm talking shit, but no, we don't. We don't censor ourselves. A lot of important conversations we try to have, we attempt to have, and if we fail at having it, we just fail to do so. It's not because we were scared or intimidated to do such. I think that we have somehow covered everything. I think that's not necessarily true.
No, because I don't want you to leave executives.
I was all of them executives stupid.
No, because I'm also tired of corporations treating urban music like it's urban music. Like, niggas always use urban music as a reason why to shortchange niggas. And that's not cool. Like, honestly,
I agree.
You go to a show and you be like, yo, we having a show. We sold out all these tickets, 10,000 tickets, whatever it is. And niggas treat you like, oh, this is a rap show. The rules change. I'm like, nah, fuck out of here. Like, rap, R&B, we are the number one streaming genre. Like, you can't be biased on other genres.
Are you experiencing that?
Yeah, all the time.
Really?
Yes. Live Nation.
Specifically with, I was going to ask, with companies or with venues?
Companies and venues. Like, even...
Companies own the venues now.
Yeah, so. I mean, even if we're going to go past venues, like, companies, like, niggas gave niggas rap deals forever. What's a rap deal? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a
bullshit deal.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the recoupment was, like, so low, and, like, all the splits was all fucked up, and, you know, like, the A&R cost and the marketing cost was all so low. It's like, nah, nigga, fuck out of here. Like, y'all not gonna do that to rap. I understand it's cheaper to make, because niggas literally be in a spot just like this and just will create. But, like, nah, y'all gonna give it the proper marketing.
This is a high-end spot, so not just like this, but I understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, I'm just saying, like, they're not gonna do that, bro. Like, and all these niggas got to be called out, and that's the reason why I really call for more independence, because it fucks shit up, and, like, you know, it's time. It's really time, and like I'm advocating for it.
They hate when artists, realize what's going on and get smart,
right,
and educate themselves on the business. But I feel like, you know, the creatives you can feel it out there. Like, you can feel the creatives knowing that they can do these things. Like, sometimes you would sit in a room with executives and CEOs of companies, and you go in there with a little insecurity, like, these are dudes that have done all these major deals and did that, and then you get in the room with them, you feel like, I'm smarter than these dudes.
They're
like,
dumb.
Yeah, like,
they're dumb.
It happens a lot more than people think.
Right.
Like, you sit in the room with these people that have these high positions and made all these millions of dollars
for relationships,
companies.
by the way.
Yeah, but it's like you start having conversation and you're like, I'm smarter than this dude. Like, then that's when you turn into the animal and make shit happen.
All for relationships. And on top of that, it's just like, you know, as a new artist, they always feel like they need to take the money, but in the same breath, there's so many other ways to make money as a new artist.
Let's get into that.
I mean, it's really about cultural currency, right?
Right.
If you got to understand, like, right now where the money is in hip hop, I know everybody's always screaming shows, but no, it's about brands aligning with artists, right? Because everybody has their
sponsorship type deals.
Everybody
like
has their urban approach, because in order to be a relevant company, in order to be Wendy's that has a good Twitter, you got to have an urban approach. You got to be able to talk to Black Twitter, right? And that's just the reality of it. So it's just like, in that same breath, you got to understand, as an artist, as a new artist, there's so many different ways to make money than an advance check, because that advance check is money you got to make back.
Right.
So in that same breath, you know, Nike is not just gonna like count on like how hot their shoes are. They're gonna brand the fucking shoe.
Right.
Brand yourself as a fucking artist, and you are going to make the money that you need.
Right.
The streaming money or whatever you need to sell records, that's gonna come, right? But you know, and also there's so many other different ways to also, you know, like to also make the money. You know, there's different avenues. Like Steve Stout has like, you know, branded a whole different vibe, like where you go to you know, Silicon Valley and all these people that have money,
United
and they
Masters.
they treat music like art. Music is definitely art, and having that catalog is definitely more valuable than, you know, anything, right? So like when you're a new artist, find a different way to get that float money that you need to make some bread. You know what I'm saying?
I only don't know if Steve Stout.
So how do you find these different ways?
I don't know if Steve Stout has the Carfax to kind of do what he's doing.
What you mean?
I mean, it's not about the Carfax.
It's the what people think of when they hear his name.
It's not about the Carfax. It's about the cultural. It's about the cultural currency.
Well, no, I'm with you there. I find no fault in what he's doing there.
Right.
He's doing the right thing and doing what he should be doing. I've tried to ask him a million questions to refute some of the shit he's doing. It all sounds legit. I'm only talking about the things that people think when they hear the name Steve Stout versus what he's doing today. It's conflicting a little bit.
Oh, you mean just his,
How so?
his checkered?
Yes,
okay.
past.
Yeah,
Yes,
whatever.
that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's everybody in
Well, I mean,
One-
you would say he was
it's
probably
me.
one of the first
Yeah.
executives to put brands with hip hop, right?
right.
You would think.
He's
Mm.
yeah, one of them.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess going into the ad agency space is very similar to that.
Right.
So I just maybe with hip hop you could say no, but I think he's doing that just in other places. Now it's just with State Farm and the NBA rather than Reebok and Jay-Z.
So what do you think for a new artist is a way that they can help like attract these brands?
Treat your shit like a fucking business, right?
Right.
Get a nigga that is a business manager or a CPA, something in that vibe,
Right.
and project yourself as a business, like as a brand. Yo, in this year I'm gonna make this much, and in 2025 I'm gonna make this much. Make that shit like legible so you can see it.
Right.
And in that same breath, at that point in time, if you can prove that numerically, you can get that money.
Right.
You can really get that money. Shoot an email to somebody. Like, there's a lot of niggas with money that are trying to figure out how to bury it.
Right.
A lot of niggas not paying taxes trying to figure out how
That's
to
true.
offset it.
That's true.
So it's just like that's the biggest lie that they told. So
You bury money?
No. Why would I ever do that?
Good guy. Good guy. We got sleepers. It's a good guy right there.
Smart guy.
Can you play Boogie Silent Run as a sleeper? Self promotion.
What you say?
Boogie Silent Run as a sleeper. Self promotion.
No, that's M's job.
Oh my god.
Justin's like, yo, I sat here for all this shit. And you're not even gonna play the sleeper?
Yo, so my homegirl, I be fucking her name up, but it is my homegirl.
Yeah.
So
How
I'm just
close
gonna
to you
spell
guys?
it ASIAHN, Asian. I was saying Asian.
Oh,
but
that's,
it might
that's
be
a good cardiac
Asian.
work,
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Shout out to Key.
She put an album out, and I gotta be honest with you, Justice. This is what the summer album should have sounded like.
Shout out
Sorry,
to
buddy.
wait.
Sorry,
not just
bro.
don't do that and just like and branch off
That summer shit.
and divide females of this toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
No,
So-
listen. The album's fire, but what does it have to do with summer? Summer is killing it.
Don't y'all put another fucking album out of 30-second songs.
Why not?
I'm off you. I'm gonna play this
But
song
why not?
by Asian.
Answer the question. Why not?
Because I like music.
I mean, what's that have to do with liking music? As an artist, if you had something to say and it was 30 seconds worth, why do you have?
Keep it to yourself.
Huh?
If you have something to say that's 30 seconds worth, keep it to yourself. Tell
No,
your
nigga,
mom.
don't stream it.
Go
You
home and go home and tell your aunt.
No, nigga, it's like why did Twitter have 140 characters?
Fam,
Because there's really a lot to fucking
Justice,
to
don't
being
you
poignant.
sell another Summer Walker album full of 30-second songs.
Why not?
It's a
still haven't told me
mistake.
why not. You
'Cause
still
it's-
haven't- you still
it's a
haven't told me why not.
mistake.
It's a personal preference. You want something that's longer. But if an artist has something to say that lasts 30 seconds, why are you gonna be the one? Why are you gonna be the suit to tell somebody that tell somebody that you can't
Talk about it.
can't put
Air
out
horns.
you can't put out
let me
30
hit an air
second
horn for him.
vibes.
Let me hit an air horn. Oh, let me turn it up for him.
Gunshot, something. You are a suit, Joe.
I'm not a suit. I speak from the consumer standpoint.
Yeah.
And the consumer standpoint, I never want to hear a 30-second.
I enjoyed her EP or
Song
album, whatever
or-
that was.
and
I don't know. See, that's why I asked if it's a mixtape or album because I can't tell what anything is anymore.
It's just a body of work.
Yeah.
But in the grand scheme of things,
Nigga, make
in the
whole
grand-
songs, man. Make whole songs.
But what is
you
a
wouldn't
whole
try
song?
it with
But
black.
if- but
you
if-
wouldn't try it with black.
But what is a whole song?
A song longer than
Decided
30
by a nigga,
seconds.
decided by a nigga named Kelvin.
Yeah.
Like what's the
Yeah,
whole
Joe.
song, my G? Like
Why are you Calvin?
a whole song is a complete thought. So if the thought is complete, that's it. Let
I'm
my
not- I'm actually
let
not
my
mad
nigga
at-
rock, and you lost the battle.
All right,
Stop it. You've been doing this forever, and that shit got to come to an end because you're not gonna do this in your
Wait,
podcast.
but
And I'm here. I'm gonna give you the smoke.
But most of her complete thoughts were short.
What do you want her to have a complete thought at 22? You wanted to have a 4-minute thought? Like my nigga, like
Pac made me against
Niggas-
the world at 22.
bro.
Why are you telling me
Bro,
about 22-year-olds?
She's not Tupac.
Because
I see.
because niggas grew up off of Vine compilations and Wall Star comps. Like at the end of the day, our attention span.
Would you put a
is 10
black
seconds or
album
less.
out with a lot of those fucking 60-second songs?
I would put a black album out if he hummed for the whole album. Because if that's what his fucking artistic vibe wanted to preach, my nigga, give it to him. And I'm not.
That's a good manager,
And I'm
man.
not being corny.
Joe, why you hating?
And I'm not being corny. Nah, fuck out of here. Because you're not gonna do
Well,
that.
you got to realize you're talking to somebody that loves a 7-minute rap.
Yeah, bro. You sound like Mike Karen, honestly.
Ooh.
That he do sound like. He do like Mike, right? Right? He do sound like
Joe Karen.
That's who Joe sound like.
This
Joe is Mike Karen.
Joe Karen.
This hook isn't catchy enough.
Yeah.
Give me another one.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, what are you talking about?
All right, I hear you. Have a blast with them fucking 30-second songs.
Yeah, all right.
God damn it.
Just take this L, bro.
All right, so I'll take it. I'll take the L. All right, so I'm gonna play somebody who's a little longer winded than 30 seconds. And that's fucked up too, because I was the biggest Summer Walker supporter. I don't like that you paint me like that, like I wasn't rocking. Like I was rocking.
No, you were.
I was rocking.
I mean, how-
Don't make it sound like because I have a valid gripe that
But it's not
I'm a
valid. You
hater.
still haven't proved any validity to any of your gripes. Haven't. Not one, bro. Not one. What are you doing?
Listen, I'm not mad at that actually from a new artist. Keeping it shorter and
When
sweeter.
is the next summer project coming? God damn it!
When does this drop?
What, this podcast?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
All right.
So tomorrow.
Really soon.
Really soon.
Yeah. But that's nothing to do with the fact that you still have no validity to your gripes. You gotta stop spreading that fucking message because that shit's bullshit. Because I see niggas in Summer's mentions and I get hot every time because of yo ass spreading these
Fam.
messages. And I'm like, yo, that's some bullshit because
It's a
you
culture
are
war, Joe.
literally
Girls
being
need 2
the nigga that
minutes,
you don't like.
90 seconds.
When niggas told you to have a hook when you was dropping mood
120
music,
seconds.
what were you telling niggas? Fuck out of here, fam.
No.
I'm dropping my shit.
That's not true. Nobody cared about me when I was doing mood music. So
Well,
nobody,
if
nobody
somebody-
said you needed a hook. I was just rapping. It was like, yo, niggas don't care, but I'm here. Gotta share. And that was like, I was giving it to him.
You're a little better than that, thankfully.
I was gonna say
bro.
Cyhi, just a little lightweight.
All right, you know what? Wait, Cyhi what?
You know what?
Nobody said nothing
I'm
about
going with
Cyhi.
Cyhi here.
I'm trying
I'm
to
going
tell
with
you.
You
Cyhi.
was going with Cyhi an hour ago,
After
God.
that freestyle.
All right, well, I'm
Yeah.
going with Asian right here. I'm going to play a record.
You do need that month and 3 weeks.
Word.
He just rapped hair and can.
Parks, we heard it.
I was waiting for Girl and World. to be
Rory,
rhymed.
I'm trying to introduce my sleeper. Girl and World.
Rappers love to rhyme Girl and
That is
World
true.
for some reason.
That's-
Yeah.
He was making his rounds.
More,
Ain't a good executive.
we won't talk about it, but me and you had a conversation about that night, and you was telling me how you liked how niggas made it uncomfortable. That's why I liked it. Like, I like to make executives uncomfortable. Get out, nigga. Why you bowling?
Who's your least favorite executive?
Oh, shit. Industry Joe, let's hear it.
That is a good question.
That's a great question.
He loves them all.
My least favorite executive, Grumblatt,
I don't even know what that is.
Alan Grumblatt.
E1.
Good old
E1
E1.
Koch.
Didn't E1 fold?
No, they still
No.
here.
I'm still there.
They still here.
And that's why he's my least favorite. They haven't folded.
How did E1 didn't fold?
Bruh.
Me and Alan loved each other. for all
Bruh,
those days.
they're there.
They took all our royalties.
They
and
haven't
kept it afloat.
folded. I don't know what else you want me to tell
Who's your
you.
least favorite executive outside of him? Because I don't even know who he is.
Outside of Alan Grumblatt, I don't know who's
The more so
executing
infamous ones.
today, but I still got Kevin Lau smoke.
Okay.
See, all my executive smoke is shit that's personal to me.
Got it.
Like when I bumped into Kevin Lau, when I was working with Kevin Lau, I didn't know that Kevin Lau didn't know a fucking thing,
Got it.
and it hindered me. When I got to Alan Grumblatt, I
Oh,
didn't
you was
know.
listening with your
I
hands
didn't. I
open,
didn't
huh?
know that he didn't know a fucking thing, and it hindered me. When I got to Paul Rosenberg, I didn't know that he didn't know a fucking thing. I know you can't say that, but yeah, and it's hindered me. So like, I like the new age executives. I like the niggas like, I like niggas like Sycamore.
Shout out to Sycamore.
I like niggas like, you know what I mean? Like niggas like Sycamore, Sav, niggas that was like on ground level, street level, in tune, in touch with what was happening out there. And then they us. And then brought it back to the label, and then they still have a position in music.
Niggas that the label has to kind of just like bend for. Because niggas like Sycamore couldn't get in unless like he made his point.
Yeah. Poopy over at Atlantic. And my bad, Poopy. Orlando over at Atlantic. Like, it's some executives that's bringing in young, vibrant artists that's generating some good shit in the music business. Other than that, all you old niggas that have your own agendas, your own objectives, not really sharing intel, sharing wealth, sharing ways to succeed, not really open-minded, not open to new age ideas, not open to digital ideas, just not open to very much stuck in your own ways, in your own formats, and your old dinosaur-ass ideas. I'm off it.
Yeah, we gotta change that though.
Do they?
Cause no, I said we gotta change that because like I always see you guys talk about the union, right? And it's not a real thing because nobody's ever gonna do
It
the
should
work.
be.
Nobody's ever gonna do the work, but because that shit takes a lot of work. But in the same breath is that like I believe you guys like with as much audience and as much power you guys have, like people to listen to you and give a fuck about who you are, find different like new ways to get the message across, right? So like for example, like I've been thinking, I'm like as a new artist, what do you care about the most? It's like trying to figure out how to market yourself. So I'm like, all right, I want to personally put out all of like, Black's marketing, 6-month marketing, campaigns that we've done. You know what I'm saying? Just like literally put it out so niggas can get that intel because it's so important. Because it's not about like hugging it. Because like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like,
that's dope.
I'm gonna share a story in closing. This week I was doing a commercial for someone who shall remain anonymous. And the commercial spot was basically telling everyone to walk out of their jobs. Mm-hmm. And a few people I was doing the spot around, they laughed and they was like, "Damn, they really want niggas to walk out of their jobs?" And then I said, "I know we're joking. That was just a commercial spot, but in Joe's psycho brain, that is exactly what should happen." And the person I was talking to was confused, and they said, "What do you mean?" And I said, "Well, it's exactly what's happening with the government shutdown right this second. Donald Trump is trying to funnel some money for some shit that we would never allow him to funnel money for. He's manufacturing an enemy for the public to be afraid of, and that's what the standoff is from. So the same thing that I suggest in music, which is a stoppage of work. See, in music, on this podcast, I've been talking about a stoppage of work so we could really get in order with a refunneling of the money, right?
That's not
the same
work.
thing.
It's not gonna work.
That's your opinion.
No. I tell you why it's not gonna work. It's math.
Tell me.
Because it's a simple thing of music or artists haven't played the long game in so long. There's no catalog. So an artist is gonna break before the label
So
does.
you're talking about something different than I am.
No,
Yes,
no.
yes,
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's like an artist is going to break as far as have to put out music before label does because an artist doesn't have catalog.
And not only that, but there's young thirsty kids that'll come in and just do some shit for nothing.
Which is why Justice is talking about something different than I'm talking about. And I'm talking about a hypothetical situation to whereas people stick to their guns and everybody stops. The same way the government shut down, people are stopping until somebody figures something out. I was relating that music shit to the world. I do agree. I won't go too far on this.
But if artists stop making music, does that mean music is going to stop getting played? No.
Everybody will never stop doing
No, I mean music is not going to stop getting played because
people are not going to stop.
Because
let's go a little further. But let me go a little further with my point before y'all interject with all the ways that this wouldn't work. In music, I'm proposing a refunneling of the money, and that it would take a stoppage of work, and it would take a commitment from some people that we need one from. The same way in the real world, right? I do think that if a few people just stopped working, it would refunnel the money in America. Same premise. You don't need everybody to do it. You only need, who do you need? You need whoever's going to stop public transportation. We need them.
Yeah, but that's not the same.
Whoever's going to stop the schools. We need them. Whoever's going to stop. You only need a few people to stop everything, to stop the infrastructure of society as we know it.
It's not the same.
The same thing in music should happen in society. Why is it not the same?
Because that's physical labor. You can physically see what it takes to stop driving the bus because niggas can't go nowhere.
But why do you keep saying it's different?
Because music is cataloged no matter what. If you stop making music,
if you stop making music,
UMG could still play hits for the next 20 years.
Yes, you're right. You're being ignorant right now. Yes, all of the labels could play their greatest hits catalog.
Right.
I'm trying to change the future. So I'm talking about stopping.
But I'm
not talking about the past.
No, it doesn't change because self-interest gets involved.
It does change. Wait, that's not true. Wait, yes, it does change.
No, it doesn't.
If all the labels can only put out greatest hits fucking CDs, it changes things.
No, the problem that I would see actually happening is that different people have different contract terms. So, for instance, the Beatles might have a contract for the next 20 years with whoever their Capitol. And so their shit is good. Capitol is good. They're staying afloat no matter fucking what. And Uzi Vert might have still a contract forever. They could play All My Friends Are Dead for the next fucking 50 years. It doesn't matter.
But what Joe is saying
you can
is
play it all. You can play that all you want. If the labels are not generating new music
and money,
period, they will go down.
As much money as they make off the
with
catalog.
what I'm saying is that like as labels versus artists, how artists make income versus how labels make income is two different ways.
Oh no, you're right, Justice. You're right. We don't need to argue. You're right.
So what I'm saying is that like as an artist, you can't make it that far because after 5 years of this strike, you are going to break before UMG does.
Stop. See, I don't think you would need 5 years of a strike. I think you would need a stoppage of work for 6 months.
I think it takes a little longer than that.
All right, say a year.
Yeah.
Say a year. It ain't gonna take 5 years. If there's no new music made for a year,
you'll see significant.
You will see some change. I don't know what y'all talking about.
You will see some change for sure,
and some people will start coming to the table with a little more open mindedness as to how the money is funneled in music. That's what I'm saying.
But in a dick swinging contest, nobody is going to lose to the artist when you have more control because you own their master.
Yes, you will because you can't create shit.
But
that's where we disagree.
It's not about.
That's where the niggas that create will always be the winners there.
Listen,
I don't care what you control.
Listen, 2 years ago, two years ago, UMG was a $10 billion company. Researchers went out said UMG 2 years after is worth $56 billion or $53 billion, whatever that is. Right? At the end of the day, there's enough residual money for people that are in charge to where they are not going to lose the battle.
That's where they make all their money.
You're not going to even fuck the money. It's just ego. It's at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lose a battle.
I disagree with you. I disagree with everything y'all are saying.
Hold on, Vivendi that owns UMG, right?
Right. And I just want to point out we've never done a podcast this long, so let's wrap up.
Okay.
No, I want to hear your point. No, I want to hear your point. Close it.
I mean, my point is. I agree. I think that we need to figure out a way to restructure the power. But I don't believe that a strike is going to be the realistic way. Let's talk about real solutions. That's not real. Huh?
What to you might be real?
What to me, I don't have the answer.
I think
that's the problem.
Young artists refusing to sign with major labels is probably a more realistic type of thing.
But then the battle becomes with the streaming sites rather than the labels.
Independence.
That is a
stoppage. It's a different type of stoppage.
Independence is a stoppage.
I'm talking about stopping.
Right.
However you want to quantify that.
Right.
And that's the reason why I got mad at you.
I do not think that the music business can withstand off solely with residuals.
They can.
I don't.
They can.
I don't.
That's how they make.
What do you mean?
That's what they do.
I don't.
What do you mean? As a label,
that's how they weathered this piracy.
Especially in the streaming era, bro. Like it's fucking Q4 December. Labels make more money off of Christmas albums off the same records that they made in a year. Like you gotta understand, like niggas is simple. Yeah. Niggas literally don't care for new music. Only us do.
Yeah.
Only us really do. Yeah. So if you really want to talk about like a battle of like who's gonna withstand versus who, like the label is gonna win. But in the same breath,
but only you keep saying that. Only you keep saying if everybody stops, who's gonna win. I'm not saying that's not a question for me. I do not believe what you're saying. Now we won't find this out because this ain't gonna happen. But no, I totally disagree with what y'all are saying.
No, it's gonna happen if you keep empowering.
You cannot change the future this way. Y'all telling me everything will stay the same because the label's gonna make all their money?
No, that's not what I said.
If everybody stops, that's not true.
No, that's what I said. You need to keep empowering.
The record labels will fold.
You need to keep empowering niggas like Chance. That's who you need to keep empowering because if he and there's more niggas like him that are able to. What we were talking about, independence, able to preach that in a certain way to where like, no, nigga, I'm gonna finesse the shit. That does not mean I'm not independent. I'm gonna finesse the shit and I'm gonna really figure out how to like get some bread out of this shit. And that's how you're really gonna get the change in tide because when it becomes a market share thing, you gotta understand like UMG versus fucking Warner versus Sony, it's a market share thing. They all really just in it for a big dick swing contest. So when the independent finds a way to have more market share, that's when the shift changes.
He's right.
I know he's right because he's agreeing with me.
Right.
If there was a stoppage and all the artists stopped, who do you think would have most of the market share?
Not the artist.
I'm
because
done with
hit
you.
records,
I'm
hit
done.
records are still going to have more market share.
I'm done.
He's right.
There are no hit. The hit makers are with me.
That doesn't stop Billie Jean from still being a hit record 40 years from now.
Billie Jean versus my Tomorrow record on Tomorrow's money.
Your shit don't stand
Joe,
chance.
you know how much money it costs
challenge
to
you.
take your shit to radio?
I'm following. I'm listening.
You know how much money it takes for a record to be a number one record? Granted,
Yes.
outside of streaming, it
Yes.
takes a lot of fucking money.
A lot of money, yes.
And if a nigga stops making records because they're not with the label and they're trying to strike, they're not going to be able to have and consume that radio play.
I know what
Performance royalties are gonna make up for more than any of it.
No, I know what you're saying is wrong because 2 to 3 acts keep the lights on at every label.
Correct. The Beatles, Frank Sinatra, Michael Jackson, Prince.
But that's off of hit records.
Aretha
Hit records
Franklin.
keep the lights on.
I don't know that all of them is.
Hit records keep the lights on. It's not streaming artists. Hit records keep the lights on. I don't give a fuck how many times you streamed. At the end of the day, until you have a hit record, the lights aren't on.
So who has all the hit records?
Hit records.
Wait, time out. I'm asking you a question.
Right.
Who has all the hit records if everybody stops and the hit makers are with me?
You got to understand. What I'm saying is that if Drake decided to stop making music today, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. That's a Drake protest. But Drake is not going to be able to put out music anymore because he's under a Universal contract. So with that being said, at the end of the day, Universal, for them to still generate more performance royalties, they can play old Drake records. It doesn't change anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it doesn't change anything.
Even if he does decide to put out records
doesn't change
independently,
anything.
they can keep re-releasing fucking.
It doesn't change.
Hold on, we're
but
going
you can't
home.
decide to take records
And
independently.
know what I would say?
Because that comes down.
Good luck. If you would like to attempt to continue to release, just hold on. We're going home. I'll be home.
Well, the labels do have a lot of money
good luck.
to stand on. So
Yeah.
it's a tough fight.
It's a
but
flow money.
I understand what Joe said.
No,
but
Joe's right.
it's a tough
I'm
fight,
with
though.
you. I am on your side.
It's a tough
I am
it's
on his
tough.
side. I am on his side.
Well, that's
tough
what
fight.
I'm gonna end with. Justice in Parks.
Yeah.
Even if I'm wrong, let's say I'm wrong. I don't know everything.
Right.
I would like to find the right answer to this.
I would too, and that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
Let's
saying.
empower more niggas like Chance. That's literally what it is.
He's right.
It's literally what it is. Don't call him industry plant because he got an Apple Music deal. That's smart. He owns his masters.
No Chance is smart.
Yes.
Chance is
Let's
smart.
empower Chance.
All right, ladies
Fuck
and
R.
gentlemen, that was our longest podcast ever. No, Rory and Maul did not address any of the underage Foxy Brown rumors. But, I mean,
My God.
what do you want us to do, man?
Wait, what?
Until next week.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what he
Look,
talking about.
we never know what I'm talking about. Until next week. Damn, Duke lost too.
They did.
I knew they was going to lose too.
Who you got this weekend in football?
The Pats.
Pats. Saints, I think.
My life, I'm done trying to bet against the Pats.
Same.
10 years.
After last
10
week,
years.
I was like, fuck it.
The Chargers were supposed to do something. Man.
They were.
I don't know what that was. I don't know what the Colts did. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what Quentin Nelson did. I don't know what happened. Pats. I can't call that other one.
Saints,
I'd like
Rams?
to see the Pats Rams. I'd like Pats Rams. Chiefs, Rams. I'm not mad
I'm
if
good
the
with
Saints
any of
make.
the
I'm cool.
potential outcomes.
Yeah, I'm cool. These are gonna be two
Breeze
really good
versus
games.
Brady, though.
No, I can't have this. I can't have Breeze in
They're gonna be two great games.
You say you
I
can't,
can't have
Breeze?
Breeze in Atlanta.
Why can't
That's
Breeze
too
go
many,
to
that's
Atlanta?
too many death tolls.
Too many what?
Death. It's too much of that. Literally, New Orleans and Atlanta don't. That's not a thing.
Oh, y'all don't fuck with each other?
It's not that we don't fuck with each other. It's just New Orleans niggas is crazy. And Atlanta niggas is off the wall. So just beef happens without even. And you in an Uber and niggas just shooting.
So the people from Maine, the Patriots fans, you feel more comfortable with?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an amazing podcast after our really bad podcast. It was only my fault.
It wasn't a bad podcast.
It wasn't
It was
a
just
bad
that 20
podcast. It
minutes.
just wasn't a great podcast.
It wasn't bad.
You guys have been awesome. I don't know what's happening this week. I don't care. You guys will inform me. Until then, keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Until next time.
Oh, shout out to Missy.
Yo, don't interrupt me.
First
again.
female
Yo, don't do that again.
rap artist inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Was it?
Yes.
think
Shout
that's
out to Missy. And also, we should have did that last week. We should have did this last week. Rest in peace Mean Gene Okerlund. Wow, man. And a very important part of my childhood. I wouldn't have even known Hulk Hogan without you, man.
You still don't know Hulk.
Funkhauser
Never met Hulk.
Oh yeah, Funkhauser. From
He's definitely canceled.
I did meet him. I met Hulk.
Bob Epstein.
I did meet Hulk. I did.
No, Einstein. Eric Einstein, I believe is.
You gotta get that racist bastard out of here.
What are these niggas talking about? All right.
Funkhauser from fucking Curb.
No, I'm talking about Hulk Hogan. No, sorry.
Funkhauser. He died.
Funkhauser like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, the same day as what's his name?
Funkhauser died?
WWF, yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace.
Man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to you guys. All right, until next time, I will see you later. I bid you adieu. Peace.